If it is not, then I should have put it there. I'm dumb.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I
No,
did.
fresh one. Okay. Why is it?
I'm on point, Taffy. You don't gotta worry about me, my man.
Mm.
And we're live. And Shad's there.
And chat's
Hey,
dead. Oh, that's not good. Guess what?
uh,
Stream's over, boys. We got home.
I'm not dead.
I said
I'm here.
there.
Okay, good.
Tent. God.
Yeah, I managed to download that clip. It's all good.
It was a very fantastical clip. Definitely just gonna show that to all my friends and say, "Hey, look, I'm live stream famous."
It's going to be going up on YouTube
Haha,
as a YouTube
gaming.
short. All right then.
Wait, I should make my gamer sub. Ugh. Mm.
We are. Okay, so we have that there. Chat's there. Obviously, we're not going to have Freya there. Is it worth... I'm going to make a copy of this now. Duplicate. So now if I fuck around with this now, I don't need to worry about... yeah, because that's going to need to be moved as well. Okay. That's what that is, that's what that is, that's what that is. So if that goes over there... please don't put it right against the screen. That's not a good idea. Actually, that's fine there. Yes. That'll go like that. With the sub counter. Bitcam. Well, that'll have to do, I suppose. That's about as much as I could be fucked with. There we are then, boys, there. Where would you? Where would you?
All right.
The hell is... what? Oh, baby. Oh, I see what you've done. Why would you do that? Okay. How to lay this out? So you surely could have a lot more room for us now.
Surely.
Should I just stretch you guys wide as fuck?
No,
Keep it uniform. Keep it
I want to
uniform
be
for
stretched.
whenever there are other people supposed to be here.
Well, I can. Unless I made a duplicate of it.
Mm.
So I've still got the original settings.
Steve of accounting doesn't have to obey in his dictionary.
There you go. What?
Gosh,
Okay,
probably should have done this beforehand.
okay.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real
Go
quick. I'll
away.
be right back in like 5 seconds.
Yes.
All right.
You.
That's a quick. That's a quick break. Yeah, damn. Wait, I need to hat on 1 sec. There we go. Gaming with a hat.
Let's just remove that then.
Hmm?
So I'm just moving stuff
All right.
to make space. How did I have it before? Who's that? Firecat. All right, yeah, that got buggered off as well. You remove. Yes. Okay. But I tell you, you're just not gonna have a border today because it's just moving stuff. And can I rotate? I can rotate. Yes. There. Wait. Doesn't make any sense having it at that angle. What the? There you go. Much better. Yes, I'm getting really scared to the border. You know, I'm the border today. Easier to move you around, Shad.
It's easy like that.
Much easier like that, yeah. Oh, what are you doing, crazy fool? I've got an idea. Yes. What am I going to use all this space for? I don't know. What am I going to do with this stuff over here?
Nothing.
I don't know how to move this stuff around to make room for shit. It's just like it does. It's like I was gonna say 2D Tetris, but Tetris is 2D. But you kind of know what I mean, like.
Yeah. Taffy, all the rewards. Where's the I want combat.
And now
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
here.
Oh right, yeah. I gotta enable all of that. No.
You know,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna point out.
I thought you just removed it.
No, I remove it for like the sort of like the iLog and sort of general hangout streams because obviously I can't roll combat while I'm like game prepping and shit.
So
Start combat right now, Taffy.
But
Honestly,
like I said, I might have an idea.
Combat right now, Taffy.
I have honestly the best idea ever.
Echo.
So I have a very good idea, and I'm gonna implement it the second that we get started for real.
Okay. Channel possibility. Right. Okay. Enable.
So Ozzy.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like being a Doomslayer at level 3?
Oh, we're gonna enable Infernal Scorn now as well. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
What should we set that?
I mean, I think Kozak would love that. What are you saying, Taffy?
I think you should maybe Infernal Scorn. I think you maybe set Infernal Scorn at like what?
But it's just 46 damage. I can take 46.
We'll say
1500.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, it's it's a dick move, but
yeah.
Or maybe
you kind of paid for it. You did. Right?
Yeah.
Can I could extend. Yes.
Infernal Scorn is 46, right? It's
So
like a guiding bolt you're tanking. Yeah, okay.
Alright. So yeah, we got that there for that. I suppose I could just sort of fill up these community challenges now, couldn't I?
But no,
I'll have to do that again. I've literally not had time. If I
Shake it up.
let's do that. Wait. If we do this and do that, yes. And we get Friar's drawings. That's such a nice little additive in there when he was doing those drawings.
Mm-hmm.
Just illustrating what the fuck is going on. Like, I love it.
Yeah. It's the people who like who's alt tabbed or is just listening in like a podcast, just listening in like, oh gee, I wonder what's going on. They click back and they just see this shit like, okay, I guess that's Steve of accounting. There's a hat here and there's a spider. Okay, who's a murderer?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Steve. Yeah. Because I did that as the chest, didn't I? Somebody had the idea of a sentient chest that likes gold.
Yep.
So I had to mimic that was altered to store books and not eat people in exchange for gold. And but the wizard wasn't feeding him enough. So he decided, fuck this, hopped off the cart and goes, hey, do you fancy gold for treasure?
Don't worry. I fed him gold. Bet him 30 gold pieces for a sick ass hat.
Oh yeah, the hat of pirate.
Yep.
The hat of Arr.
I'd like to call it a hat of piracy.
Hat of piracy.
Yes. What I don't realize is that it has secretly stolen someone else's form every time she puts it on. Every time she puts it on.
Some pirate that looks like you.
Exactly. Every time she puts it on, some random pirate out there in the middle of nowhere just suddenly looks like Skitter all of a sudden. It's like what the fuck is this? Why do I sound? Is that my voice? Where's my pirate slang?
Oh, giggles. Right.
If you put that shit over like a Skaven character, I could totally see it. Where's my doom rocket?
Gets fucking keelhauled by his crew because they think he's a changeling or some shit like that. The hat suddenly stops working. It's like, oh, it's a hat. It's a hat no longer works.
Yeah.
Right then. Who's gonna be maestro today?
Well,
Yes.
Ozzy, I believe that's you.
It's always me. Yes, I am the DJ.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get fucking. Okay, so Pancake I can't get straight from YouTube. And
yeah, you could do
the same thing with.
You could still use Fredboat.
Fredboat can do. Okay, Fredboat.
Yeah, it's just slash play, so he works with the slash commands.
Wonderful. Okay,
also, let me... I found another Discord bot called Jukebox. Let me actually go to the server that it's in.
I think it's do we already have that?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do we already have that?
I don't know if we have that, but there's like 4 music bots called Jockey, something like that. And each of them can be used in different channels at the same time.
Who's picking them? Why?
Individual commands.
What's Fredboat? That's just slash, right? Slash play.
Oh, blah.
There you go. Fredboat, do the thing. Then unfortunately due to policy. Yes, of course. Thank you, Fredboat. Very cool.
Now here's the question: Are you about to?
Oh.
Are you about to tag everyone?
Fortunately, due to policy of Discord, YouTube links can't be played through bots.
Through that bot.
Does this work?
Here, give me just a
overcome
second.
this problem, we've decided to give support of playlists in Fredboat where you screen it. You will be live soon. Cool. Thanks for nothing. All right. What about
Here, hold on. I got you covered. Give me a second to find the link to the spot.
YouTube did decide, like, oh, why don't we create a bot? And it just doesn't fucking work. Like,
no results found for query. Cool.
Here you go, Taffy. I'm sending it to your DMs.
Hang on. Or did I hoof it? I think I might have just kicked it because it just didn't work.
This wasn't the one I was searching. Fine.
I have pinned you. I have pinged you with a private message of the JockeyBot. That one I know works because I used it in the game earlier today for me, but yesterday for you guys. It's got 4 different bots.
Yeah. Okay. Quit pitching it to me. Just where's the fuck is the support dashboard status FAQ commands dashboard?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Down. Authorize. Let's go.
Oh, you already got. Okay, cool.
Put this bad boy on loop.
Huh?
Of course it is.
What? No. What? No. Well, I went through all of this.
So, Taffy, you go to the first one. Like, you go to the first tab, there should be, like, invite links for each of them underneath Jockey Music 1 and 4 Discord bot.
Well, I got Rat Park right there, and it just doesn't be doing anything.
Let me look at this.
Yeah.
Let me look at your stream. Here. Go back to your Discord and go to that link that I sent you.
Okay, 1 second.
You're way somewhere else.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Right, alright. I'm on in here. Scroll.
It should be right there underneath Discord, but like I don't get it. Here, hold on.
Yes, I do. Right. I want the invite. Are you?
Windows Shift S.
No. I don't. You can't just buy. You can't just buy. Oh, author code. For fuck's sake. Discord auth code. What the fuck is that? I keep doing that and just nothing happens. Which one? Oh, okay, it's just that one.
That's what you should see, but
Taffas.
yeah, there you go. That's the one.
You've got to listen to our pitch. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake! Click on each containing a turtle. Can you go fuck yourself for that? Next. Verify. Are we good? Is it in?
That's what she said.
Not make. That's a shit joke.
Joking about. Oh shit! Hang on. I forgot. Fucking Mark's down. Oh, no Mark.
Doesn't matter. Have we fixed it?
We seem to have fixed it. JockeyBot's in there now. Give that a go whilst I fix Mark. Not that one.
Pancake's working fine right now.
Well, we got additional one now. I'll just have to dish it out the rolls in a wee bit. Okay.
Commissar Weasel is Matthew, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Why? What does he do?
I'm recognizing Discord personalities. Oh my gosh, my kitty.
What has he done? All right.
Gosh darn it! I should have had Skitter have a sentient swarm of cats.
Right.
Now you have a sentient form of insects.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I don't mind. But imagine it, a sentient swarm of cats. They're literally liquid cats. Like that one Steven Universe episode where he has like the cat fingers and they just grow all over his body.
I watched Steven Universe.
Oh, it's actually a really good show. I mean,
I heard, but
I would do weasels, but you know.
I don't think that sort of thing is for me though.
Maybe not. I don't know. They call it they call it space lesbians forgiving each other for war crimes or something like that. Like,
yep.
the first season is a little rough to watch for like the first half of it, but after it gets going, it goes hard. It's a pretty good show. It's got some highs and lows and some really pivotal character moments. But you know, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. It's no big deal.
Close.
Holy shit.
And Mark is back, yes.
Wonderful.
Oh, there we go. Right, who's... What?
I just read that a family here in Denmark have spent 100,000 crowns, which is roughly 100,000. That's like... Oh.
That's like a lot of money, man.
How much in dollars?
I don't know, but 100,000 sounds like way too much of currency.
76. Well, hold on. No, I need to reverse. Do the reverse. That is $13,000 on just gas alone to warm your fucking house in a year. Damn, bro.
How big's the house?
Ah, God, I don't know, man. Wait, hold up. Let's see.
What is it?
I mean, we don't pay nearly that amount. We pay with last I checked 22,800, which is big math.
Coolio.
Like
right,
close to 3,500.
Gotta go refill coffee. I will just take off, of course.
And what is the point of cheaper to burn IKEA furniture? I don't know, Matt. I don't know. It's
Honestly speaking,
yeah. Just go down and just do the old
probably
Minecraft style. Just go out and chop some trees, man. Chop some trees. Just leave everyone undo it. Oh yeah, we need more CO2 in the ozone layer anyway. Yeah, that ozone layer ain't gonna burn itself.
Don't worry, I'm gonna burn itself. Jeez, that's a hot take.
The G's? Be careful about the G's, shit. Dangerous. Have you heard what the G's does to you?
Man.
Gotta burn something. Yeah, might as well burn the ozone layer. Not like we're using it. I forgot. You can change cantrips out for cleric on a long rest, yeah?
No.
I can only repair spells?
Yes. With cleric you can only re-prepare spells. It's wizard that got cantrip formulas that let you change your cantrips out on a long rest.
Yeah. It's not that I mind. I have 3 great cantrips.
Cleric can change its cantrips out every ASI.
I guess I'll do that in
that is the option.
2 levels. Yeah, I guess I'll do that in 2 levels.
Technically speaking, it would have to be 4 levels. It'd have to be 3 levels because you'd have to get an ASI as a
cleric. Oh, it has to be in the cleric level. Right, I can't just, because if I do it in fighter, I can do it with my actual fighting style. Jesus fuck, math.
Personally speaking, I don't think Taffy cares one way or the other. If you hit an ASI, you can change out a cantrip.
Again, I don't really care. I have guidance, thaumaturgy, told it done.
Oh, I did the Alexander von Schaff, so that one's done.
But what if they are immune to necrotic?
Then I'll hit them with my fucking sword.
But what if they're immune to non-magical slashing damage?
Then I'll suplex the fuck out of them and wait for someone else to kill them.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. Okay.
I always have a way out.
I'll just read these NPC requests. They're fucking brilliant. So I'm gonna have to start introducing because we've got 4 I need to get through. It's gonna be so difficult for me to like figure out how many points things should be worth because there's a backlog of still a lot of people with a lot of points that have been built up that I need to burn through. But we have 3 from Commissioner Weasel / Matthew. Dam Cheesemonger, red and exotic cheeses, is actually lactose intolerant and his life is suffering. We have Jim, owns the other tavern in town, is actually a really nice guy, and it will be a shame when giants destroy his tavern. Oh, fuck, that's an old one, isn't it?
Oh, low.
Alright.
So that may be a possibility of Return of the Giants before we move on to another place. We need to drop that in. Otherwise, I could probably rig that up with something else. A literal economist, a supply and demand graph on a chart, is here to torment anyone trying to escape the economics of this situation. What?
A literal... So...
He's a scam artist.
Yeah.
He's like, you're poor, you're going to be poor for life. Here, buy into this get-rich-quick scheme. I swear it's not a pyramid scheme.
A pyramid scheme
it did make sense at the time. That's the problem with like injections like that. You should be using your 50 points. I'll tell you what, I'm going to fucking do you a favor on that one, Commissioner, and I'm going to reject that one. So you should get the 2k back. So we can work with Jim. Tavern destroyed by giants. That's something that could possibly work with. If we end up moving to another town, I'll reject that for you as well, so you get an extra 2k back. And we go from Vic then, a Dorth Vader, A knight in black armor and a red sword, but with severe asthma and anger issues.
So Taffy, I have a perfect way you can use this man right now.
Which one?
You see, Dorth Vader.
Okay.
So Vorth Dater, sorry, however you say his name.
Whatever.
So
we'll probably get it wrong anyway.
Would you allow me to start this up?
You want to take that NPC? You crack on. But let me just do a recap on the fuck has happened in the last session. I mean, it didn't seem like an awful lot happened. We did have these sort of injections I wanted to shove in, but we did have sort of like party RPing back and forth, whereas a couple of you like suffering awful. Teppin was used as a sort of a puke cannon. She just doused some little girl, and it was
she deserved it.
She deserved it. It's never
she
met
been
her
standing
before.
there.
Fuck them kids, dog. Fuck them kids.
she was guilty of something. She put her hands in the cookie jar that day.
Must have.
She learned that day.
Just the will of God. You've been puked on by a tiny axolotl.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It happens every day.
Just a cobalt holding an axolotl like a minigun. Like sort of like arm underneath like that, just tapping the back like.
I did like the whole that. So I'll reload her. Reload her. How do you reload?
How do I reload her? I lift her up, and I put my hand on her belly, and I make a sound as I cock her belly.
Of course. You have to. So it's not like an old like 1800s musket where you have to put gunpowder into her throat, alcohol, and then stuff it down with I don't know something else.
Look, we don't worry about that.
What's that stuff though? Epicac, is it?
Ipecac.
Yeah.
Poppycock.
Ipecac is what you're thinking of. That makes you vomit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, is it called Epicac?
Oh, speaking of which, Taffy, did you let people know that we're streaming?
Epicac. Yeah, that stuff makes you yak.
Yep.
That is the sole purpose of it. It is
It is the Yak Syrup 9000.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual medical term is for such thing. Anyway, oh god, what's this? All right, I don't need that. Did this?
But Taffy, did you make the announcement?
I'm doing it now, man.
Okay, good. Good. We only have 4 people in here, and I know that one of them is me.
Nope. Okay. No, I actually need that. We do that. Kill the echo. I don't know why I'm copying the URL. It's the same URL every time.
Just copy the last message. I don't know.
Yeah, just copy and just change the 3 to a 3 to a 4.
There you go. Look at me, how innovative I am.
Wait, no. Abba.
Yes. Absolute mad lad.
So we're kind of doing a side quest kind of thing, although we don't really have a main quest because it's all entirely improvised. But
oh, what a funk!
You think we don't have a main quest? I have a main quest.
You may have a main quest, but since it's not devised by me, then what differs it from a main quest or a side quest?
This is fair. Although what differs it from a side quest to a main quest is the involvement of the dungeon master. But yes, continue with your recap.
Okay.
With,
so yeah, we did a bit of sort of dousing little girls in puke.
3 times.
3 times.
She deserved it.
Okay. What the fuck else? Because it was a few shenanigans with a few of the players, wasn't it? Up this sort of stuff. I was trying to get stuff moving along.
Well, we had a chest man.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get to the chest man before the chest occurred, before Steve for accounting rocked up.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
Yeah, there was a
I got to the blacksmith.
Yeah, we introduced we introduced Freya's character in it.
Yeah, we did.
He said, "Oh, you're an amphibian. I got 2 questions for you. First of all, do you hear voices?"
He said in a very, very calm and very disturbed manner, like, "Do you also hear voices?"
I'm gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna have to download the video and clip that as well. There's loads of little things I'm gonna pick out of there. I got a bit of time next week, but I'll have to do it around a lot of server management because I got a lot of server management next week. Also get a couple of other personal admin things I need to crack on with. But yeah, after all of that, there was a cart going past with the guy with the big hat. And then you could see a chest, you heard the crunch, but if you would have seen this chest sort of rock itself. Crunch. When he went out there to see it, the chest spoke to you. It explained exactly the situation, that he once upon a time was a mimic. Making a perfectly good living in the bottom of a dungeon, just eating adventurers, as mimics do. Until this wizard rocked up. I thought, I could use you. Cursed him to hold the form of a chest, could no longer do the transforming thing. Could no longer eat people, is no longer carnivorous, he eats only gold. And he's used to sort of store books in such a manner. Essentially, I totally ripped off Discworld. Not the origin story of the luggage, but I basically made the luggage. But my one speaks, so mine's better.
Don't worry about that, okay?
And he tells you of a dungeon. You can go back to the dungeon. There's a bunch of stuff there. He does have magical gifts. He is linked to other storage places that the wizard uses. So when magical items get put in there, he should be able to conjure them. Redeemed NPC, side quest NPC. The devs forgot to give them a name. They only have 2 lines of dialogue that loop constantly. The NPC has a speed of 20 foot and needs to be escorted somewhere.
That's a good one.
He's fucking great. The man is fucking great. He's an absolute prick, but he's great.
Go and pick 2 lines of dialogue from Skyrim, or even better, Oblivion, and just do that. There you go.
Okay, now
I gotta do my best Matt Mercer impersonation.
Continue with your recap, though.
Well, yeah, that was pretty much it. Because you guys are gonna delve into the dungeon and check things out to see what's what. But then we run out of time.
There were a couple things that happened there that you may have missed.
Okay. Remind me.
Yes. Whenever Skitter went to her hot muscular blacksmith man.
Oh yeah.
It was revealed there that she was not all like super lusty dusty. She was not all super lusty dusty for him as was originally thought, but instead was working for him and his family to help assassinate some elves that had apparently killed his parents off. And in
the mayor's now fucking dead. Yeah.
In coming here, she came here specifically because the mayor of this town was evidently one of the member of these 2 royal families. I believe they were the... Checking my notes, because I do have them. They were the Von Karmas and the secondary family Mycunt Bloodies. Of which one of them was the mayor of the city, the Mycunt Bloody. I believe his name was... I want to say William.
I got him in the chat NPCs because I used all the chat NPC stuff.
Thank you.
Lynn, Starting Village, Lord Kuma.
Frederick.
Pretentious, obviously the Pretentious Barkeep. Michael Hunt Bloody, late mayor of Lynn.
Yeah, Michael.
And then Lord Walter Hunt, Michael's nephew.
Yep.
So, so it's the Hunt. It's the Hunt family is like the regal side of it. The Hunt Bloody is sort of like the cousins of the royal family. So Yeah, the boy, the
Uncommon
lord that rocked up is actually of a social ranking higher than the mayor was. His nephew is actually, closer to the royal family.
But still, Michael died to a spider bite specifically after Skitter sent one to go kill him.
Oh, fucking hell, you guys are leveling up then. Thanks to Commissioner Weasel. Give me 1 second while I fucking wash this thing off my fingers.
Oh wait, Will. Thanks, Matthew.
Thank you, Matt. We need this level.
Do we just level up immediately?
I don't think we do.
What? No? Alright, cool.
I think we'll wait for Taffy, but I don't. You've seen my sheet. You already know what my sheet looks like. I'm already prepped with all my levels.
Yeah, apparently.
Out already.
all I have in my head is just like, what would a real hobgoblin warrior be? That's it.
How many levels can I legally activate per session?
One.
Well, probably one.
One. But I knew I should have set the fucking other one. Yeah, you carry on with the recap. I'm gonna go set the other one.
Okay. Also, Taffy, do we level up right now, or do we wait till after session?
I haven't seen any. I did suggest level up during session, and I put it to chat. And chat was like, "Yeah, do that."
Right then.
Because only the players are like, "Oh no, it'll be a bit disruptive." Well, chat wants it.
Well, no. Well, chat wants it. We will oblige.
We will oblige chat. Yes.
All right then.
Oh.
So
that's 12 hit points for me.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we don't take average for this.
Yeah, you go 1 dice higher and then you roll it.
D12.
Mine's been pretty good against me so far.
Why?
It's all right. On average, you will, but you will be above average, probably.
Most.
I don't
but
like.
sometimes
you're not
gonna always hit. You're always gonna hit above average.
Where's my samurai? There we go.
Happy.
My fucking. Here's my samurai. Oh yes.
And I believe I'm actually gonna grab mobile for my 4th level feat. Instead of my original plan of Eldritch Adept, if I can get my sheet to work.
Are you still working now?
Get that more fucking insight profession. Let's go.
Oh what?
Right. It's because I'm a samurai, so I get a proficiency.
Right. So it's 20 times the amount of sessions. Actually, 200 times the number of sessions. I don't know, I can't remember. What was the last one? The last one was 6,000. I could be able to work it out now. I'm going to have to reverse engineer it again. Where is you? Lost in Limbo. Yeah, I will set these up. So he's on the to-do list. So that way I could just quick fire set the other one. Complete one and then... Okay, yeah. Oh, this next one's going to be much bigger. So that was 6,000. So the next one's going to be 8,000.
8,000? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, it was, it was discovered that Skitter is actually an assassin of the von Schaft family, that is effectively trying to kill off the von Karmas and the Kuntlidis of the world.
Oh no, it's not. It's going to be more than that. So the level 4 was +3. This is going to be +4. Yeah, that is right. So it's going to be 8,000. Yep. Number of days. 30. Background color. I think I did. Wasn't it? 999999? Yeah, something like that. Great.
Right. Anyway,
start.
If allowed.
Log is complete.
No, you're not Chad.
Don't make me come over there. I'm allowed.
All right, I can only put a maximum of 3 up. Okay, well if I get rid of that, I can create another one. There you go. That's that then. I'll do the next one just in case. Party. Actually, back. I think you see what the fuck I'm doing. Party level up. This will be for level 6. The next one, that's also going to be 8,000. Number of days. 30. I may have needed to increase this. I may have made a terrible mistake with this. But I did work it out, actually. I did work it out. If people have a lot of stuff left over, let's force them to run out of it. You can't build up that many points that quickly, surely.
The max contribute per person does limit my dark powers, says Matthew. Also, he has already contributed 2,000 to the level 5 challenge.
Okay, now. It'd be fun. Yeah, well,
Jeez Louise.
So there we go. Yeah, he's just looking to screw up. He's looking at he sees his system and he just can't help himself. He's going to try and break it. No, stop doing that. Stop making stuff, noise and things. Right. Get onto there.
Please, Matthew, break away.
Please operate.
Destroy the chains of the system.
Why did you fight me? Oh, right, that's why. Because I'm stupid. I was clicking in the totally wrong place. I need that one. Yes, there we go. That may as well stay muted. Cool, awesome, that's that. Yeah, things. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, you guys, it's like mid-afternoon when we left it, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe it was mid to late afternoon wherever we left it, and this is where I would like to ask for a particular scene, if possible, for a particular scene, if possible. I have an idea for this Vader man, and how
go ahead, man. It's improv. Yes, and Prince.
All right then. First of all, what's his name again?
Dorth Vader.
Dorth Vader. All right then. So we are sitting there at our table, presumably having a few drinks here and there, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a shattering of glass is heard as 3 small spheres roll into the room and begin puffing out large amounts of smoke. And as we are blinded and obscured, we hear a scuffle from the corner of the room as someone's like, "Hey, wait! Don't hit!" And there's the crashing of fist into meat as someone is summarily beaten over the head and removed from the room.
Well, hell.
And as the smoke clears, we find that Victor's character has been kidnapped. With a little letter left right where he was.
Kozak's been fucking nabbed.
No.
Victor's character. Sorry, I just had. You said Victor. Somehow I heard Aussie.
Yeah, we sound the same. I know. I have a very good Eastern European accent.
I am definitely not a vampire.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you see,
I sleep in coffin like other mortal. Yes, I mean a bed.
You see, as I'm sure our viewers have noticed, we're missing 2 of our players today. Well,
3.
Tepin is easily explained away by saying that she is currently upstairs, recovering from being used as a puke cannon. We don't worry about her too much. She'll be fine, probably. However, Victor's character is a little bit harder to explain. So, kidnapped by bandits, leaving only a note behind. And please, Taffy, what does the note say? As Skitter quickly snatches it up and goes, "No, my friend!" And she crinkles it open, and she looks at it. Then you hear her go, "Curse these damnable eyes of mine. She looks to Kozak. Do you read squiggles? She holds it to him.
The reason why all the smoke disappears is because Kozak sort of creates a hand motion, and all the windows in the entire tavern just fling open, throwing toward you, and it just dispels the smoke. After the smoke dissipates, there's only the letter.
I think he DM'd me a bunch of shit about his character and didn't think to put it in the fucking character sheet.
The bio page.
That is a good job, Taffy. Yes,
it happens.
Well, I'm gonna be adding stuff to that then for him. It's your own fucking fault. You gotta put it in the bio, man. I'm not gonna remember in the DMs.
I should probably write down some shit in my character's bio after the session. Don't worry about it.
So,
so what does the letter say? Please, inform us. Why have they stolen my dear con artist of a friend?
Well, this is what I'm sort of thinking. Am I going to go like, am I going to do it for revenge or remuneration?
Monetary gain.
Both, perhaps.
Remuneration. Whatever it is. Money's
the
owed.
word.
All right, I got this one. It is a notice of reclamation signed off by the accountants of this town for tax owed. You see, they are it appears that they, they've got a list of things of which was supposed to be tax paid for it, and there is quite worryingly an entire detailed list of every single scam that you three have concocted ever since you've been a trio.
What? No.
Fools.
No.
And it's money's owed. No. It's not, there's nothing in there to be summoned, like, there's no, it's not been listed as crimes. These are devil accountants. They don't give a fuck about legality, only as far as tax. They've got their job to do. Let the guards figure out what these people have done. We don't give a shit. But you got to pay a tax on it. So, you and Tappin have been sorted, as you know, right? But that includes Xander.
I'm gonna say fair enough to that.
The fool has not paid his taxes. He's gone. We'll never get him back.
And he's signed.
He's been sent off to the rock.
And he's signed Dorth Vader, I think.
Who the hell is this person who sounds like a?
He's got a title
whiny bitch
as well. It's sort of it is master of accounting.
Oh, the master of accounting
for this realm. Lord, it would be Lord, the Dark Lord of accounting.
I was Taffy. Low key, I was hoping for bandits for us to go and murder lives, but this is fair. It's fine.
Stick it to the government, yeah.
Dark Lord of accounting. Damn, no, that's the guy. There is, yeah. I mean, it is a case of until his tax has been paid, he will be held for 30 days. After those 30 days, they're just gonna they're gonna take his soul.
That is a problem.
I object to this soul taking. He is my friend and my companion of money.
You know where you can find them?
Law does not care about friendships and such. Only cares about what you pay, what you owe, and is due. And obviously, seems like Xander hasn't paid yet. So, he's gone.
What?
Best open up to new avenues there, Skidder.
You know what? This is fine. How much does he owe?
Well, I don't know. Say.
How much does he owe?
Let's have a look. How long have you guys been working together?
Probably a few months. I want to say like I want to say probably like a year, because that's long enough for us to get together as a party, lose a team member, and then bounce back. A year seems like a good timeline.
Okay.
Now, whether that's how long we've been in this region or not, that's
509 gold pieces.
How can you avoid taxes for such a long time? 509 gold. That's an obscene amount of money.
Skitter's gonna look at this and say,
"We need to contest this. He does not owe this much. He doesn't make this much. I should know. Kozak, please come with me. I need some big muscle."
I'm going to go fight the justice system.
Maybe.
You taking Steve with you?
Why would we take
As
Steve
a
with
lawful person myself, I don't think I can bring myself to do such a heinous crime.
But what if the law is wrong? What if it's not?
The law is never wrong.
What if the law is not the law you know? Tell me, if there was a law that you had to stab your eye out every Tuesday, would you do it?
Well, he points to his left eye. Can't do it. So I would be relieved of that one.
No. You have to do it. Even if you only have two eyes, you have to do it every Tuesday. Stab your eye out.
Sure, I'll just continue to stab the one eye that I don't have.
I missed the
Replace it with a glass eye, stab it again, easy. I am not breaking the law, it simply states that I must stab my eye out. This is my eye. Might be a glass eye, but it's still.
And then you have to cut your own tongue out every Tuesday. The one tongue, you can't replace it. Never replaceable. Just the one you were born with, just rip it right out.
The hobgoblin physicians are very good. So simply go back to Acheron and get it reattached.
I feel as if this whole metaphor and simile is falling apart.
The thing is, I do not care for Sander very much. He has seen himself as weak and not reliable.
He's not weak, and he's very reliable. He's a wonderful person.
He is very weak. The powerful one, like myself and Tinnitus, that man with those muscles. We are powerful. You are weak and very insignificant. You are small. You are frail.
Her left eye twitches.
Really?
Yes.
You think me small and frail?
You are small and you are very frail. Look at you. Barely holding up a table.
Strength is not in pure muscle, you realize?
That is literally what I am defying it as. Strength is literally this, as he lifts the table.
There are many forms to strength. Yours is clearly not of the mind.
Oh, I am strong-willed.
She's actually pretty intelligent as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she doesn't know this.
One of the smarter people in the party.
Look. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. I need you to come with me to contest this. Simple as that. You don't need to fight anyone unless they are being unlawful within the bounds of the law, which is still being unlawful.
Very well. I shall come and see your catastrophe of a rescue operation, and then I will laugh in your face as you beg me for help.
Whatever you say.
Let's go to the accounting office.
Which is in the church.
All right then. Oh, the
Of
irony
course
of
it
it
is.
all. Okay then. So he's gonna scroll down to the church. What does the church look like? It's a church to Asmodeus, isn't it?
Actually,
Or is it Sariel?
give me a history check. Sorry, a religion check.
Me
No!
with religion?
Ah.
I'm amazing at that. Let me
Nine.
roll that. First one, I need to find it. Literal.
I would have wished it
IRL.
was history, because that's the
Oh,
one
that was the
intelligent.
GM on accident. It was a 14.
Nice.
With a -1, a 14. Nice.
Devil, are they princes? Are they princes? They're called Lords of the Nine Earths. That's the one. Lords. Right.
Mellowed.
You say cookies. Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Yep. Fuck.
Yup.
Yeah. To answer to Asmodeus, yes, but what are their names? Right. Okay.
Their names are Bitch and Titties.
No.
Mammon. The Viscount. The Viscount. Biscuit.
Viscount. All right, then. Well,
I'm gonna go with that
while
one.
you're
I'm gonna go with
doing that-
Mammon because he's a Viscount, and I just like the idea of. Because you've got a Viscount friend, 100% have the nickname Biscuit, wouldn't they?
So yeah.
Don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about there.
No idea. I'm sorry.
Go on.
So this is a church to Mammon.
Viscount Biscuits.
Count Biscuit. All right then.
Yeah.
Viscount Biscuit.
Viscount.
All right then.
They're actually quite tasty. Not the best recommendation, but they're all right.
okay.
If you like your mint and chocolate, they are pretty decent.
Ooh. There's like my favorite kind of Girl Scout cookies are the Thin Mints.
You might like you probably would like Viscount. Then they are tasty. They just they're if you want like for the best that you're gonna get from the UK is either gonna be Fox's Classics or chocolate hobnobs.
Hobnobs. All right.
Hobnobs
then,
are amazing, mate. Especially the chocolate coated ones.
If I ever go to Britain, I'll try them out.
Yeah, you'll get them everywhere because they are that popular. We actually very short very short anecdote, but when I was training on the Rapier FSC system in the Air Force, we had a bunch of Army and Air Force there, and we all sticking money in to buy biscuits and coffees and teas for the break time. So the first we bought, obviously, was chocolate coated hobnobs, which didn't even last until we started. Like the first time when we got in early and had a cup of coffee, they were all gone before first break. And then we thought, okay, well, it's probably a bad one to buy because they'd gone so quickly. So then we tried the old sort of digestives. I think it was the digestives we went with, or rich tea, which ended up just getting thrown in the bin because they're absolutely fucking putrid. But we settled on, which was a good balance, was the Fox's Golden Crunch, which again is a really nice biscuit, but they're not as ridiculously tasty as Hobnobs, and they were actually turned out to be the perfect biscuit because they lasted the whole day. Everybody had at least a couple of discs, each break. So yeah, that's a problem with chocolate Hobnobs. They as soon as you open them, they're gone.
They're too good. They're too good. They're
way
like
too
Pringles.
fucking good, like.
They're literally just like Pringles. I get it. I know the pain.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyway, so yes. Okay, so we're off there. So yeah, it's you. So do we have any? Either of you capable of? It's gonna. You recognise it as Mormon, Viscount Mormon.
she, for arbitrary reasons, unbeknownst to her, completely, totally, horribly, no, she doesn't know why she knows this. She knows a bit about the devils.
Well, you can you can brush it off with anything. Is it sort of? Is I always say when players say to me that, "Oh, my character won't know this." It's like, no, fucking roll it anyway. Like,
No. I'm making a joke. She totally knows about the hells because of her association with her friend.
Yeah, which reminds me of my dumb fuck orc fighter that I had in Lost in Limbo that seemed to just uncannily roll really high on all knowledge checks. So I wrote it off. He's from Acheron as well, same as Kozak. So I just wrote it off as it was just the general grapevine when squaddies talk between battles. Oh, I had a mate, right? And he was telling me a story about, and they just somehow manages to have that piece of information from just fucking squaddies gossiping.
What a time! What a
but
time!
That's the skill with the RP. The RP, how does your character come by? How does your character know this information? There's an infinite number of ways you could come by that information, and that's what it is.
So Kozak would see Skitter give an Excalibur style sneer, just like a
Mammon.
Ring a bell.
A little bit. But don't worry too much. Just don't go shaking any hands.
I never worry.
Of course.
she's gonna step up to the door and just kind of like push her way in. Open the door. Get in.
Before Skitter opens the door, just so you know, I'm not fighting this justice system in any way. Especially not this fucking taxidermy shit.
That's what you say now.
She's just gonna open up the door and walk inside.
So
please.
You see like a bunch of there's just rows and rows of tables of these imps just working away at an inhuman pace going through these bureaucratics. There is another wearing a pinstripe suit. As he's walking down the aisles, these paperwork is getting passed to the centre. He's collecting it up and placing it on the desk, front-facing Pit Fiend, with a pair of specs on, and he's also going through it. He's got an abacus there, and he's got some mechanical contraption where he's adding up all of this, and then passing paperwork back to the pinstripe, and the pinstripe's walking down the aisles and passing the paperwork back out again. And it's just running like this perfect sort of bureaucratical clockwork. There is way too much paperwork to account for just Lynn. So, make of that whatever you will.
I like to visualize this as like ring guards when you step in.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that energy. She's going to stroll down the center of the place towards the head office, I suppose, if there is one, or like the pulpit, if there's like someone of authority behind it.
Well, the most authoritative-looking person in this room would be the Pit Fiend, which is a pretty, is a pretty high-ranking devil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is the Wesley room in the back as well. There might very well be another office there.
All right. She's going to approach the Pit Fiend first.
So he's working. He's sort of working with his paperwork. He's looking to the abacus, looking to the paperwork, his device, doing the typing in, and you can see as he's writing, it is just this inhuman sort of speed in which he's sort of writing, and it's like very clockworky. He sort of looks up at you, but his hands don't stop.
Looks down, you mean?
Yeah, it looks down. Yeah, it looks down over the chair. You can hear the sort of chair creaking. His hands are still going. He's still writing.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, you may. I'm here to speak to a Dorth, Vader.
He's busy.
Busy with what?
He sort of looks at you sort of quizzically. Accounting, innit?
Yes, we're here about some of that. We're going to make a few offers to him on how to make payments for a friend of ours that was detained.
I'm going to say Steve's there anyway. He's just following you for the hell, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
He sort of looks. He just looks to the side of you at this other chest as well.
Don't bother. He's a friend.
Queries on accounting. So as he sort of gets, he stops his work. He gets up and he goes to the side of his desk and opens up this drawer, and it just keeps coming out and out and out and out and out like the Mary Poppins bag. And as he walks down, he just pulls out a folder, and it's quite a thick folder. Skitter. You're paid up until the end of the year. In labor. Yes.
Yes.
Dealing with fiends, with demons. Yes. Well done. So he closes that up. Well, clunk, and then just gives the drawer a flick, and he just like so smoothly, obviously perfectly balanced, back into the drawer. Well, this is obviously not about you. So
no, it's about my companion Xander.
Yes.
It says he owes 506 gold in back taxes, but that can't be right. We never made that much money.
Kosek brings up his journal. 509.
509. He doesn't owe. We never made that much money. Not in a whole year.
He sort of opens the drawer again, pulls out the folder, places it down, and then just opens up to a random page. It just flops it, if it's random, whether he done it deliberate, and just points to this. Well, what about this then? Right? The old.
I can't see that too well. I'm smaller than your desk.
He sort of holds it down to you, like he just lifts him up. He looks down. He turns the sort of page around. Yeah. Well, the false mistress scam. Only 4 weeks ago, you made between you 1,800 gold pieces.
Okay, look, regarding the false mistress scam, that was a big misunderstanding that we really sorted out for someone. Now, it was...
Well, you certainly sorted that Spinson out, didn't you? She had nothing to leave her kids. Granted, her kids were basically trees, but it's not the point.
Well, look, she doesn't need the money anymore if her children are trees. So we were liberating those funds, and we were redistributing them to the population in a way that could be taxed by you guys at in a greater purpose. More people with more money means more taxable income, yes? We were doing you a favor, a service.
Cocaine and hookers is not charity.
I don't follow Xander's predications for cocaine and hookers.
Just a little chuckle.
But you have to understand that cocaine and hookers are still taxable on other people.
And also on you.
Well, we never bought them, I don't think.
No, but you do, no. So it comes up your way.
Anyway, it's not for me to decide that. As it happens, Lord Vader did say that he wanted to have a word with you.
That's good to hear. That means that we can get this nice and sorted out before Xander starts losing fingers.
He looks curiously at Kozak and opens up the drawer. He pulls out the folder.
Oh, don't worry, I have all my taxes in order.
Well, turns to the last page.
You'll be judge of that.
Oh, yeah. He puts a chit in front of you and 3 gold pieces next to it.
Oh my god! He's giving you your tax refund.
Take them. Thank you. So yes, actually, my he starts doing like on his little journal, like, oh yeah, of course.
Wait, what? You get money for doing taxes?
Yes, actually, I do. I am owed 3. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It.
Yep. Bring up the pencil and
just. I'm sorry. What?
Oh wait, no, actually, he reads it through thoroughly.
Yeah, it is a pretty sort of standard sort of chit. It's just to sort of say that you've acknowledged that you've received the 3 gold pieces.
On behalf of Shipwreck, that's me. Yep, alright, seems in order. He puts it back. Gives it to the pit fiend.
He adds the chit to the folder, and then you could see him make the adjustment then, making the balance 0. Closes it up, puts that back in the drawer, closes it back up again.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand this. You can get money from doing taxes?
Of course you can, if you pay too much.
Well, if you pay a bit of attention when it comes to doing taxes, he opens up his other drawer and pulls out there's like a little booklet. He says, here's all the laws and stuff what you need to know on taxes. See, anything that you need to buy. Now, for instance, if you're doing plundering, and if you're doing plundering or waylaying, well, obviously you need weapons in order to do that. That's tax deductible. So, if you pay the taxes up for your earnings and then you put receipts in for expenses, then that becomes tax deductible, and then you get your some of the tax what you paid refunded to you. Or, if you're up on speed like Kozak is here, more often than not, you already put the tax deductible in before you pay your taxes, so it's already pre-calculated. But, like a very smart man as he is, he always overestimates how much tax he owes, just to make sure he's always in the clear, because as he knows, devils always pay their dues. Far better for us to owe you than the other way around.
Better to pay a little more here and there than to pay not too much and then end up, well, like in Sanders' little predicament here. I do have a question though. Elf ears, are they tax deductible?
If you need them in order to complete your work, then yeah. What do you use elf ears for?
It's a quota for whenever the invasion of the elf world has to go through. You know, it's a whole thing, but basically there's a quota for each hobgoblin to bring in a certain amount of ears. Therefore, I guess they're tax deductible. He just goes ahead and writes that down.
Maybe. Chuck it in. Only thing that can be done, fill out the necessary forms, send it across. Worst case scenario gets rejected, best case scenario gets accepted and you get rebated, and then you can deduct it from your taxes owed the next time you fill in your forms.
Alright. I have a written reason as to why the elf ears are tax deductible.
Anyway, Dorth Vader, Lord Dorth Vader, you will see him in the Wesley room. He's still doing his sort of paperwork.
Well,
lawful evil people getting other lawful evil people is the best.
Skitter's just looking in shock, just like,
they give you money for paying taxes? I never knew this.
No, they don't give you money for paying taxes. They give you money because you pay too much taxes, and therefore you are, eligible for a tax refund. It's very simple stuff, really, Skitter. I don't understand why you aren't getting it. Have you not had had a tax course? Because we usually have to do it. It's every year or so. I think there's a seminar.
I'm going to go ahead and just out of limb and say that Kozak, despite him coming across as like a sort of musclehead, is actually extremely proficient when it comes to taxes. You could indeed earn a little bit of dollar on the side as an accountant. Anybody that's sort of self-employed, you're going, no, that's tax deductible. That's tax deductible. You know
what are you doing? What?
You know how they work. They sort of take 10% wherever they find.
Yeah.
So if they go through like your accounts and expenditures, they go like, oh, I managed to find sort of $3,000 a year for you here, so they take 300 quid.
Yeah. They do have high intelligence.
You learn something new every day. Still, Cossacks, you can put me down now.
So the next sort of NPC now, there is a request that's gone into here, and oh boy, am I going to go with the Jamaican or am I going to go with the Russian? Because
it's Dorth Vader. He's Russian, all right.
Dorth Vader's Russian. All right. So I have no idea how good my Russian accent is. Shall we find out?
It's very easy. It's very easy.
So I got to do an asthmatic Russian.
Oh fuck!
And also Taffy. Enemy approaches. Elves want their ears back from Kozak.
All right.
The interdimensional elves have found me.
Okay.
Damn it! Where's my reinforcements?
Yeah. All right. We can do that.
Well, we can do that after we leave the cathedral.
Oh yeah, no. It's got to be done at the earliest convenience. But we are gonna have a very short break now because I'm really needing the gents. The coffee's gone straight through me. So
okay,
5 minutes snack grab break.
Okay, I would say though that that the earliest convenience would be outside of the church, since this church is full of pit fiends and imps and devils and shit. These guys don't want to ambush us in that.
I don't think they give a rat's ass about that.
Just gonna get on with their accountant, probably.
They're accountants, not lawmen.
You massively underestimate my capacity for improvisation.
Yeah, it's not like the pit fiends and like imps are gonna jump to aid. They're fucking accountants, not lawmen. That's the other people's job.
I mean, here's the thing. A pit fiend is a pit fiend. If his desk gets knocked over by an elf that gets barreled into it, he's gonna be pissed as shit.
That's why I'll apologize.
So
it's a workplace hazard is bound to happen.
Workplace hazards, tax deductible. We know this. Oh jeez.
I think they're text. Actually, I don't think they're text.
Yes. All of the fiends are accountants and devils. That's why we are in a Church of Mammon specifically.
Yep. That's the taxmen. They are fiends and
they are
devils. Yeah, devils rather. Because who better to do taxes but like lawful evil motherfuckers? Like tax people are lawful evil by heart, but.
Second session, what we did is we found out about we found out that a tavern got burned down by a bunch of fiends for back taxes owed. They took half the shit.
Yeah, literally split it down the middle.
Yep, and then they summoned fiends that we killed to relieve our own taxes. Which, to be fair, at the time, I believe Tepin, Xander, and Skitter all got cleared for their taxes owed, but evidently Xander was still pocketing money on the side.
Yeah, apparently Kozak has just been doing taxes so well that he is owed taxes back. It's great.
He's owed 3 gold.
I mean,
it has blown Skitter's mind.
3 gold is 3 gold, buddy. It's great.
Hey,
Think about how much ale that will buy me.
A good chunk.
Yeah.
That is the back to when I fuck.
Right. I love the idea of having to pay to exist. I know, right?
Yeah, Kozak's home place is in Acheron, but he still has to pay living taxes.
I will say life tax, joke aside, taxes do have a very important function in society.
Of course they do.
Capitalism will do that to you.
As they say in Russia, as they say in Russia, with on the other end of the communism, isn't it? They said communism. It's where we pretend to work and they pretend to pay us.
It is great.
Well, right. All right. I'm confident. I'm going to try and do that, but asthmatic. Gotcha.
Good luck.
All right.
And it's also going to have some sort of nod to the Darth Vader as well, in order to keep it true. This is going to be a fucking mess, but
this is
going to be so
cursed.
difficult, but I look forward to it.
It's all right. We open the door to Dorth Vader's office and step inside.
You hear this sort of like just. He picks up what looks like some sort of like a
inhaler.
No. It's like a metallic cylinder kind of thing, and he sort of holds it up and he makes like a, and he goes to put it to his mouth and drops it. Blood.
Good time.
Well, you're certainly no Adam Driver.
Hopefully, hopefully people connected the dots on that one. Skitter, Kozak, two people that I've been hoping to see.
Hoping to see us? How so?
Well, your man, he owes 509 gold pieces.
I would contest that it is 508.
No. Our bureaucratics is flawless. Dispute it all you want. Want? The fuck did I suddenly go Hungarian? Fuck it, Eastern European / Russian. I'm never going to stick on the same continent. Forget it.
Look, don't worry about it.
Eastern accent. It is fine. It's happy.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was not anywhere near what I was. I was closer than you. So.
Aye.
As you know, we do accept.
Don't worry about it.
We do accept labor instead of tax.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I am stuck here. I am stuck here, having to do paperwork all day, and I cannot. There is an artifact that belongs to me, and I'd like it returned.
You know, you're a really strong man, probably. I don't know your life, but Kozak here is really good at math. If you pay him, I want to say 300 gold pieces, he could do your paperwork for you for the day while you go do your thing.
I smack Skitter on the don't talk for me.
No. I will happily make you tax exempt yourself, Kozak, Tepin, Xander, and even the new noisy boy, which joined your party. The fuck did that accent go?
Healthy.
Don't worry.
For the
I'll pretend
for
you're
the
Alan
next
Rickman.
5 years.
Oh,
Gets out the journal, starts doing math.
how much money are we gonna make with that?
We're not gonna make any. We're gonna save some.
How much money are we gonna save with that?
Hold up, the math doesn't do it that fast.
It basically allows you to
We're
make as
supposed to
much
be
money as
smart.
you possibly can in the next 5 years and not pay a single copper piece.
Oh, this is wonderful. Where's the artifact?
It is in the Singing Sword dungeon. And
We may have to get Xander for that.
what fucking voice did I give Steve from accounting?
Singing Song Dungeon.
I believe it was Jamaican.
No, it wasn't. I did.
No, it was not. He was
I
Irish, you
did
fucking
try that without
spoon.
a lot of practice.
Yeah, he was
I
Irish.
don't want to get
Irish
cancelled.
spoon.
I almost had him. He paused for a minute and said, "Did I do Jamaican?"
No, I did not. There was not a doubt in my mind that I didn't. A doubt in my mind that I didn't attempt that.
It's because I haven't heard his. I haven't heard Taffy's Jamaican yet.
What
I think I did try Irish. Yes, he was Irish. I was thinking, was it Irish? I think I was trying Irish.
It was Irish. It was
Right.
some weird
Yes.
smorgasbord.
I know that place. That's what we need to go. That was right. Yeah. Because we did. What did he do?
The Irish token.
Steve from accounting.
His token is literally just like Lucky Charms gold and a green hat and a beer.
And a pint of beer.
Oh, he's also got glasses, but that's beside the point.
So what artifact are we looking for?
It is a Blightsaber.
A what?
A
Lightsaber.
Blightsaber. A Blightsaber. Saber.
Why would you want that?
Because
It sounds like you don't need any more blight in your life. You're coughing up blood over there. That's what 20 years of vaping will do to you. Holding a Blightsaber like that, it's not good. It's not healthy. Just let it go. Like the blonde leading sled.
My infliction is a curse that was bestowed upon me during the... one second. Oh, no, please don't tell me I've closed it. Please don't tell me I've closed it. I didn't close it. During the reckoning, when I followed my master Mammon into battle against Asmodeus. It is the penance I pay, as long as being stuck with this job. Fortunately for me, I do enjoy bureaucratics. Especially with capitalism. Such a dirty world.
Have you
Skeeter's nose begins to bleed a little bit as she just twitches and says,
Have you never found a 5th level cleric that could cast remove curse on you?
No. I must bear it.
It's not. I don't understand why you continuously say, "Oh, just have it fixed." I could easily have it fixed by hobgoblin physicians. However, this is let's call it a mark and a reminder of myself to be better than what I once was. It's like Vader
You two
here.
are very weird. I don't agree with
realistic.
your philosophy, but this is fine.
It's not a philosophical thing with him. He literally has to bear it.
well,
Like he could have the curse removed and it'd just be replaced on him, and probably it'd have to be some sort of penance. It was a case of, well, I was given 2 options: either bear this curse, or something that, well, let's see, Asmodeus's offers very rarely can be refused. I don't know why I'm slightly slipping into my female voice as well with this. This is going weird. Did I ever do a female Russian at some point, and this is what I'm reverting to?
I don't think you ever. I don't know, man.
I will say, I can understand that. You were on the losing side and you were offered a deal. You took it. I understand. Respect.
She taps her chest. She makes a fist, taps her chest twice, and makes a little peace sign like
respect.
You double tap your chest?
Yes, just tap, peace sign, respect.
Give him a double tap.
Then fine, I'll find your Blightsaber. Just, it won't blight me, will it?
No. Can only be used by a true... can I parody this one?
Lord of Accounting?
Only used by a true Lord of Accounting.
She side-eyes a glance to Kozak.
Yes, true Lord of Accounting.
Well,
He's great.
that sounds like a lot of fun. But yes, I think we can do that for you. Are you sure you don't have anything closer, like bandits? Or, brigands, perhaps? Maybe someone who owes taxes that we could go and repo stuff from them for?
No.
This dungeon seems like something that we should have the full party for.
Where are you going? Oh. No. You got paid 509 gold pieces and continue to pay taxes for the next 5 years. Or you could retrieve this Blightsaber and own nothing.
Sounds like a
When
very
you put
simple
it like
thing.
that, we've got a thing to do, I guess.
She's going to turn and look to Kozaks and says,
Well, Kozaks, we're going to a dungeon. Let's go along now.
There's two of me?
There's always two of everyone for me.
You must have very poor eyesight. You should have that checked out.
Don't worry. We'll get there one day.
she will then leave the office with Kozaks in tow.
Why you saying that there are multiple of me? There is only one.
There's one that's alive and one that's dead.
I don't want to go into this whole Schrodinger's cat thing, so let's just continue.
Probably for the best you don't think about it too much.
I don't want to think about it at all.
That's probably for the best.
Okay, we do have something here. Perfect.
Vord. What a term.
Mm.
Ugh, do I really want to do ranged? No, I don't want to do ranged. Trying to. Do you know what? I'm just gonna do this the improv way. I don't care. I don't need monster sheets. I don't need at all.
There's also two of us, so please have mercy.
One of us is very powerful and the other one is very weak.
I do like that. I do like that. Physical manifestation of the game. Sorry, everybody who's playing it.
Yeah, cursed ring it.
That's brilliant. Okay.
And then Matthew right after, do not have mercy. Yes. Ring it.
Okay.
I don't want to have to.
So, yeah, Steve's got a noticeable skip in his step. Bit of a bounce. It's looking far more lively. Yeah. As a redeeming gift suggestion, do not have mercy.
Yeah. It is only a suggestion after all, but
I'll send that one back. But yeah, you better believe I'm gonna be. It'll be whenever the fuck I remember about it. But there is a way of doing that. There's a way I can ensure that it will get you, that it will happen. Right. So yes. You guys are off to see it. So Steve is like, I'll show you the way. I know the way. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
I will note, Taffy, we do have also an enemy approaches in case you forgot.
Oh yeah.
That's the one he's been talking about.
Oh yeah. I know. So he skitters off to the north end of town towards the northern gate.
I'd like to look around at my surroundings in a paranoid fashion.
Okay. One of the main reasons I was selected this list is because none of you fuckers metagame. So please don't prove me wrong on that one.
It's okay. If I sense anything, then my elf.
My elf ears won't hear them. Just holds up a bag.
No, my anti-elf tingling. There's an elf nearby.
They start glowing blue arbitrarily.
What am I gonna do? Cock my greatsword?
I mean, I cock my bow and my swords all the time.
Cock the handle. Just pull it up like a fuck.
No, it's gonna be like you're gonna make that as you sort of like just hold it up. It's gonna make that shing sound, even though it doesn't actually make contact with anything.
My blade is glowing. Elves are nearby.
It's like you always get like a cocking sound every time somebody points a gun. Like, what's that noise?
What's that noise? What do you mean? You just cocked just like shotgun cocked a pistol.
And you've already cocked it 4 times without shooting it.
You want gunblade? Because that's how you get.
No,
I don't want a gunblade. Man,
reminds me of this one YouTube video. Just like, how many shells do you have in that gun? I've got 57 more rounds in this 4-round magazine.
Just continuously.
Don't care. Don't need them. That gun has like no recoil. Alakablam!
Fucking great video.
So yeah, you guys following the very excited Stevie comes back almost like a dog. Come on! I know the way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's following on. You get to the northern gate, and as you exit the northern gate and you travel along the road, he heads you off his. Despite it sort of being late evening, it's summer. The late afternoon. It's summertime. The sun's getting a little bit low now, but it's still nice and bright. Nice sort of warm evening. Could you hear sort of a few sort of like little tweeters from the birds? There's a light breeze. There's a nice smell of sort of fields grass. Sort of like a hilly landscape, and there's sort of trees dotted around, and quite pleasantly you're walking beside the river, so you got that wonderful noise as well. Along the left side, or the right side is, like I said, there's the river, and then followed by the woodland, and on the left side there's various different bushes and overgrowths. It's quite pleasant. And just as you sort of walking down this pathway, Steve goes, "Oh shit," and then just dives into a bush. As you sort of like look up, you see 2 elves step out from the path in front of you. And who's got a decent passive?
I have a 17.
Nice. Minus 15.
Okay, so you both would have heard the other 2 step out behind you as well.
Kozak's just standing there with his hands behind his back. Well, what do we have here?
Highwaymen, bandits.
Oh no.
We wondered
This is not highwaymen.
We wondered where you buggered off to, Kozak. We thought you could take our years without us finding out, without us tracking you down. Thought you'd escape Acheron. Head off to the material plane. We wouldn't be able to find you. Well, ha! We did.
I have a question for you, Taffy.
Hmm.
Do these elves have? Do these people have ears on them, or are they, or do they actually, or do these people have their ears?
They have their ears. Ears I take off the victims that I kill.
Yeah, they would be dead.
I mean, some of them could live.
No. We make sure of that.
All right.
But Kosek looks at them just. You think that I simply escaped from Acheron? No, you are wrong. I have drawn you out of your hidey holes and out of your trees, and now you come onto the open road towards me.
Actually, the Elven Legions of Acheron, it's one of the things with the curses, the same as it is with Isgard, that creatures on there are immortal. So yes, indeed, you have killed them, but then you've taken their ears. So now they're there now without their ears. They actually literally want their ears back.
No.
Unfortunately, is that these ears do bring you immense prestige.
Okay.
It's the only way you can keep score. It's
It's
them having their ears back be like you didn't kill them.
But no, you are wrong. I have not escaped Acheron. How will you be brought back alive when I kill you here on the material?
Taffy.
That's assuming you can.
Taffy.
Look at me, Kozak. I look like a fucking human.
I'd like to hold an action, Taffy.
Okay.
I would like to hold a fog cloud spell. For if they attack, to just let it go. As Skittercab just like looks between the four of them. About what's their distance between us and them?
I was about sort of 15 foot either side.
Okay. As a secondary question, regarding so they're 15 feet on either side of us, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2 behind, 2 in front.
Yes.
All right. Skitter's going to look to Kozak and say, "Kozak, I can take."
No, you will do no such thing. Shut up. This is my fight. And he looks.
She's gonna look. She's gonna look to the elves.
Are you going to leave me out of it?
We don't hear Ozzy anymore. Ozzy, you doing music? Is that where you stopped?
No, the music should still be going, shouldn't it? It doesn't go. All right, I don't know why. I'll get the combat music on when we start. Don't worry. When we get into this. But are they going to engage, or do I have to do that?
Here's my question though. All right, Skitter has pointedly asked if they are going to attack her or not.
Is he gonna figure its arse from his elbow? Yeah, there we go. And I'll just grab something at random. I'm not gonna be using these. It's so quiet.
Why won't it play the goddamn thing?
I'm gonna just initiative these up.
Nimmy.
Did you guys roll initiative?
This is initiative from the last time we played and fought. You need to clear out our initiative first.
No, we can just click again.
There you go. So, yeah. Yeah, just get rerolls in there. Yeah, well. What's happening to music? It's not...
I have such
I'm
a
fixing.
good
Me fix.
initiative.
Me fix.
Why are you doing this?
Power. Yes.
Hmm.
And the combat's the music. Oh, let's roll for this. Just because I can.
Okay. Oh no. How many are we dealing with?
4.
There's a lot after my life.
Yeah, but you're rolling like you rolled like fucking 12
Christ.
d20s.
3 rolls.
That's okay. That's how many attacks that's coming our way. Chad, be ready. They're all unmodified, so good luck.
Nuh-uh, man. Like I fucking. So Taffy, if it looks like they're going to attack me, fog cloud on the back 2.
Okay.
It will cover me, Kozak, and the back 2 archers.
Okay.
Meaning they can't target us, or if they do try and shoot at us, they have disadvantage.
And at that point it's going to be and they are going to attack because that's what 80's Joglover that paid for. So I'm going to give him his money's worth.
All right.
So no, we've come for our years and our honor.
But you're going to leave me out of it, right?
Shut up, Skitter. Grab your blade. Let's fight.
As she readies herself, there's this rise of a chorus of chitters and chitinous scrabblings as she snaps her fingers, and with a surge of her robes outwards, this massive swarm of insects just explodes outwards and seems to balloon in volume, encompassing a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point 10 feet, 5 feet away from the archers, but 10 feet away from me and Kozaks. So we have 10 feet in front of us, and they have 15 feet behind them, and then 20 feet radius on either end of us.
Okay.
Of just swarming insects that just obscure everything.
Okie dokie. I.e. reflavored fog cloud. Love it.
Yep.
So you hear the sound of sabers being drawn. They're gonna charge you just as this fog cloud emits. Kozak, you know these guys, they're as wary as you are. They're just going to go off memory and give it a go anyway. You're going to have 3 attacks coming your way, all at disadvantage. Nat 20, nat 20.
Yeah.
Jesus. Do bear in mind that Kozak is also blinded of sorts, so they would also have advantage to hit him, so advantage cancels that disadvantage.
Oh, of course it does.
For him.
Of course it does.
For Kozak specifically, for Skitter, I will reveal something. I picked it up this level.
Okay.
Blind fighting.
Okay. So we're gonna get a 2d6 on that one. So that's 6 plus 3. 9 damage to you there.
9 damage. All right.
There's your first one. Second one then. He's charging in from the front. He's going to be guessworking as well. Oh, I've only done 1 attack there. He's going to have 3 attacks. Let's just do 2 attacks, 1 for each saber. Bang, and the 5 for the second one's going to miss anyway. So the guy's going to be charging in from the front, and he's going to also go from memory. So we're going to get 2 attacks on there. First one to miss, the second one will probably hit, I should imagine. You got 19 AC. I'm giving this guy, obviously it's going to be a +5.
Okay. So
3 mods plus 2 prof. So a 20 is going to hit there. So you're going to get another d6. 4 plus 3, so 7 damage on
7 damage.
The front boy.
Alrighty.
Next up, you're up. You know you have an elf in front and an elf behind. They're not going to get benefits from flanking because they're all blind.
Right on. Cossack will take a breather and do second wind. 5. Whatever. Good enough. And I'll try to.
That's actually 6. You're level 4.
Oh yeah. No, because I'm a third level fighter, 1 level war cleric.
Fair enough.
I'll do and sorry, Taffy, my AC is not 19. I don't have my shield out, so it's 17.
Okay.
But I'll take out the great sword and I'll swing it towards the back guy.
Straight
17 to hit.
17 to hit.
Perfect. Dealing 16 points of damage. Vroom! Towards him.
Oh, you got him good. There's what happened to the music again? Fucking hell, Pancake.
The pancake bot is just so shit.
Right,
I'll try the new bot.
Yeah, I was
See
gonna
how
say.
well that
We
works.
just give it all the fucking rolls and stuff.
It doesn't want to leave.
Just right click.
Leave.
Right click. Disconnect.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll kick it then.
Music
Kick
box.
out the call.
But yeah, I have my bonus action, my action. I'm done.
Action.
My action. Yeah. So that will be 5 hit points regained. That is the end of my turn. I still have the option to regain 15 more hit points for this entire fight because of fighting spirit.
We're not getting
what did you get out of this?
action surgeon, burning the short rest resources early in the battle to turn the tide.
Might as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll action search and I'll try to strike him again. The same guy.
Okay. That's
21.
Hit.
Nice for 10. So
That's,
26 points of damage.
That is going to finish him off. He was the scrawnier of the 3. He don't. You cut him once. He just and then just in that sort of you cut with the downwards cut. You hit him strong in the shoulder. It went into his sort of chest cavity. And you know it hit, but you put your thumb on the cross guard as you sort of twist the blade and whip it upwards and just carves straight through his neck, and he collapses on the floor, and I sort of like crimson fountain as he descends into the dirt.
Kosek just goes, I heard that. He won't be coming back. And that is the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Skitters, you're up. Got Ozzy
Alright,
trying to play DJ.
Yeah. I'm just. What's the new jockey bot? Is it M?
It should be on.
It says listening to M help.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it'd be M then.
So Taffy.
M exclamation mark.
Yep.
She is. She's going to move away from this individual who has moved up on her. He will not get an attack opportunity because he cannot see her. As she as this person hears just her just into the swarm she goes, cackling a little bit before the elf at the far end that's furthest into the fog cloud who hasn't gone yet hears. Oh dear God. It is
sorry, boys.
loud. Let me just put that down a little bit.
Be enough. I need to turn shot up again as well. Yeah, well.
Anyway, she's going to slide up beside the backline elf, and this elf is going to hear, "You'll feed my swarm nicely. You'll have less than your ears next time you wake up." 2 attacks with advantage. Main hand short sword, offhand short sword. That is a 19 and a 19. I will be adding my Swarm Keeper business onto the first attack.
Okay.
So an extra d6 of damage. And also, they're humanoids, so favored foe bonus.
Okay.
That is an 18 and an extra 11 damage on top of that, so 29 damage.
Oh. Do you get? I don't think you get to add the swarm attack twice though.
Oh,
right?
I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is
So,
once per turn, so it is -3 on that one. So that's 8
still
plus that
8
is 26
and,
damage.
18.
26 damage.
Oof, big damage. So as you sort of, as you can see him clearly as they sort of like he got his scimitars.
Oh, it isn't so much that she sees them, it's that she can sense what her swarm is touching.
Yeah. So it's through the swarm itself.
It's swarm sense, yes.
So yeah, as he sort of like got his scimitars up in a sort of guarded sort of posture, trying to sort of like listen out with his ear holes. That's all that's left of him. Trying to figure out where the enemy lies, and you just go, "Cheers, easy," and just stab him twice in the torso. You did quite a number on him. He's got big holes in his belly now, and he groans.
And of course, those big holes have filled with insects that are beginning to munch on and pry them. Yeah, pry them open a bit wider.
Okie dokie. He's gonna mold. Next up, we have.
He's gonna mold.
So.
Also, she will finish her movement behind him.
Okie dokie.
So if he moves towards Kozaks, he will provoke AOs.
So, okie dokie. So the other person is going to charge in and try to remember where Kozak is. So, you went for the one in front. So he's actually going to run past you and probably provoke an attack of opportunity. I don't see why he wouldn't.
No, I went for the one behind us. So my swarm.
The one that was behind you is already dead.
I thought there were two behind us. I went for the one who hadn't moved yet.
The other one's still 15 foot away. There's only two has managed to charge up. There was one one in front, one behind.
Yeah.
And the one behind has just been dropped. And so there's.
And I thought there were two behind us.
Yes. There was two behind you 15 foot away, two in front of you 15 foot away. One behind and one in front has charged up to you guys.
Yes, so there's still one behind left.
Okay, so you've gone into the swarm 15 foot behind. Gotcha. All right.
Yes.
All right.
To get that one specifically.
I got you. No, I got it.
So the guy moving up from the front, no AOs.
Okay. So the guy moving up from front, he's going to try and go from memory where Kozak was. He's going to go for a swing. 15 plus 5, 20 is going to hit. We're going to get a 6 plus 3, 9 damage. Followed with his offhand attack. Hobba. 6 plus...
Definitely
gonna miss.
won't.
It's going to miss.
Yeah.
And that would be him. So now we have the final... sorry, that was the... Oh no, that was the guy behind. Is that the guy you stabbed? That is the guy you stabbed.
Yep.
No, wait, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. It's the guy you stabbed. So I've taken off the wrong one. That's why I've confused myself. So okay, that was going to go against you then. God damn it! Fear to the mind combat.
He has.
Wait,
Never mind.
I'll give myself back 9 hit
points. Right, do this, and I'll try my damnedest. Plus 26. Not to fuck this up any further. Minus 26. So the other one is getting injured. So he's going to take 2 swings at you. So, in fact, Skitter, you take 9 points of damage as he manages to swing. He has
disadvantage to hit me.
So he did. So his second attack then. So the second D20. 18. So he hits you. The first one.
He still has disadvantage.
No. He rolled 15 on the first one and then rolled 18 on the second one.
Oh, I thought, but there's another 60.
The 6 was the second attack.
Okay.
Has already been committed to the second attack.
Okay.
Got it. The second one's going to miss it. So,
okay then.
First one, so you still take 9 damage. So he's swinging wildly and he just manages to get a lucky sort of blow on his shoulder.
All right then.
But I'm guessing he's probably dead next turn.
Oh, are you con save?
Oh yeah, concentration check.
Yeah.
Okay, just DC 10. Let's try and make it. Fuck you.
Ooh.
All right. Well, as he clips her, the swarm reacts and seems to slither back into her robes as she kind of like stumbles backwards and goes.
Does it dissipate immediately? I didn't think it dissipated immediately.
It is a concentration effect. Fog cloud's a concentration spell. If I lose concentration,
but does it dissipate completely? No, it's range of 10 feet. Oh yeah, because there was a thing. Because I'm thinking of something else. When it dissipates with the wind over a certain mile per hour, like any GM actually goes that much depth into the news with the weather. Okay, so we have our boy here, who is the last to react. Is going to charge in, and he's going to take a swing there at Kozak.
Alrighty.
21 to hit.
Yes.
Jeez, they're doing really well. But it's only going to be 4 damage.
Chip me.
His second attack. There's a 9 plus.
No.
It's going to miss. Your next boy then, he's going to have 2 attacks onto that one. 16 to hit.
My AC is 17, defensive fighting style.
Nice. Always worth grabbing. It's a very overlooked fighting style.
I don't know why people don't grab it more often.
Yep. So that's the main attack. The offhand attack is coming in with a nat 20.
Rough.
No modifier on this one. 11 damage, however.
11. All right.
No decent on the dice.
I can take it. I'm a chunky boy.
And that's them. So these guys looking a wee bit fresh.
Kozak sort of like, as he's chipped, you really want these back, eh? And he'll sort of like, he starts to like breathe, and he starts to get the, like, he almost sheaths the sword again, but he swings, and it almost like comes out stupid fast, as I do fighting spirit, so I'll get 5 temporary hit points.
Yep.
And I will attack the top guy with advantage. Vroom.
Come on.
23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Boom. 10 slashing.
We'll go. So yeah, glancing blow, but a definite hit.
Alrighty. I'll do that because that's my bonus action. I was going to do the Fey Gift one, but doesn't matter. I will end my turn, and I'll stand my ground against these elven scum.
Okie dokie. What did you do for your bonus action?
Fighting Spirit.
Oh yeah. So the 5 temporary hit points, and that's that one there. Next up, we have the Skitters.
Stupid tanky.
Dash to stab would have been a crit, but I'm sad. I have a question. Does a minimum of 6 damage kill this man?
No. Just roll the damage, my dude.
Alright. Also, it'd be 8.
Don't you have...
It is 10 damage.
Okay. Why... Oh,
no
yeah, 10 damage.
No, the thingamajig, your
Don't you have
swarm.
your reaction damage with the Swarm Keeper? You've got a weaponized reaction, haven't you?
It's just like a... No, the swarm thing is... It just happens.
You're talking about this.
Yeah. Once on each of your turns.
Yeah. I can force him to take extra damage. You're right. If I want him to.
But...
He's probably about to die.
You don't know that.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, he's looking pretty beat
Extra
now.
5.
Extra 5, that'll be
so
enough.
that is...
That'll be enough to take
yeah,
him
it's
out.
15. Okay, cool. Alright, 15 damage.
So the Festa, so he sort of like... Yeah, as he stabs you, he sort of clutches his sort of his belly that's just bleeding profusely, and you can see him just sort of wince in pain as he sort of brings his arm away, looks away, these insects just rapidly sort of eating him. He looks up at you with a sort of wide-eyed sort of panic as you just see the life just, his eyes sort of glaze over, and he just face plants into the ground in front of him.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take your tongue.
No, that one's uncalled for. Just the ears.
You already have the ears.
Yeah, you already have the ears.
And they have nothing to lose.
She is then going
but
to
move... dead now. They died on the material plane.
Yes.
She's then going to move in this formation to get on this side of this guy.
Yeah, sure.
And down 1 square.
You know what? We don't do fixed sort of positioning yet.
Okay. Oh, she's... other guy will have to move to try and hit her. as she makes an offhand attack with advantage because of pack tactics. And a 22 is gonna be an extra 10 damage on the weakest link.
Yep, he's starting to get a bit chipped away. He gets a nasty slash to his right. These elves are looking a little bit panicked now. But they can see the Kozak is looking a bit weary. We see how that turns out. And the last of the turn order, we got a Blood Hunter is now going to go for the new threat. It's going to be a miss, followed by an offhand miss. And then we have the first Blood Hunter. He's going to go for the... He's going to stick with Kozak with a hit, followed by a miss.
Miss.
That's going to be 9 damage. Max damage again on these scimitars.
Oh, that's a D8, bro.
Oh, is it? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
How dare you use
there you
higher
go.
damage than
5
boss.
damage.
Chips my temporary.
Literally chips your
Next
temporary.
up, we have Kozak in this sort of like melee mosh pit.
What's flanking like? Just +2?
+2, yeah.
Alrighty. Then Kozak will swing twice with his bonus action because of War Cleric.
Yep.
So I'll swing twice. Boom. 20. Boom. 17 or 19.
Yeah.
Oh, 29 points of damage, bro. Boom.
Homeboy getting it.
Oh
Shit.
yeah, that's enough. Yeah, he just got fucked up. There's one elf remaining. It's not his turn yet. Top of the
Stand your ground.
It is top
Don't
of the
give up.
It is top of the turn order though, and you heard a sort of a voice before we get over to it is Skitter's turn. Yeah, but before we get over to that one, because I forgot at the top of the turn order I was going to do this. Oh wait, he's got money on him, and you just hear this prattling of sort of feet. And he comes up and surprise attack. With a fuck yeah, that's gonna hit. And he's gonna hit. He's gonna bite. You can see the sort of coin purse on his hip, that's sort of dangling there. Steve takes that along with a nice sort of chunk of his side as well. Now we have the Skitters.
Okay, so advantage. First attack is gonna hamstring him.
Yep.
24 for a total of 13 points of damage.
And he's going to drop down to his knee as you sort of carve the back of his leg.
12 misses.
12 is going to miss.
Roll 20, you piece
He just
of
manages
shit.
to slip his head out of the way and deflect it with the saber. It's his turn. He just looks to you. He's breathing heavily. He drops his scimitars with a clang. Please. I surrender. I surrender. Kozak.
Hey, Kozak, do you
Just
wanna kill
the
this
sword
man
slowly goes above his head. Just no mercy for the enemy. This isn't Acheron. Be at peace with your betrayer god. Just swings down.
I have a question. Tappy. If he hits with this, would you allow me to add a little extra on this?
Sure, whatever. It's gonna kill
Sweet.
him. Yeah.
Not 19.
Yeah. That'll do it.
17.
So as you sort of, come down, you bring your blade down on the top of his head. As you sort of feel a bit of like a wet splatter against your cheek there, Skitter, this sword stops in his sternum.
All right.
Just sort of like sloppy flops off the sword. What were you going to add to it?
She was just going to basically as Kozak lifts his sword up, he sees there's another sword through his heart from behind as she just kind of like pulls her blade out like,
We got him at the same time. Yes, totally.
Actually, Kozak just kind of kicks him over and brings the sword up, like executioner style, drops it on his throat.
Good. Make sure he's dead this time. I don't want him coming back.
He twists the blade so the head just pops off.
She's going to wipe her blade on this man's clothing.
Steve's there, just sort of spitting out the flesh. Ugh. I can't believe I used to enjoy this shit. Gold.
And now, I'm going to go make good on a promise.
Skitter pulls out a dagger and is going to make her way over to the other corpse. The corpse of the man she killed first, so she can make good on her promise to remove his tongue.
Kozak will heal himself in the meantime as he uses Cure Wounds. Says a little quick blessing to Maglupiet. This battle goes out to you, my lord, and then heal.
Just a tap on the chest, a kiss on the back of two fingers, and a lifting up, just like.
The face smells. All I can smell now is strawberries and kiwi.
Nice.
And a condensed globule on there, and as I sort of brought it to my face, I just sort of flicked the fucking liquid on my cheek. It's like right there next to my nose. It's like it smells strawberry and kiwi now. Okay.
I rolled minimum damage on 3 of my 5 attacks.
And Steve's just going away, just munching the purses before you can do fuck all else.
And I rolled a stupid high.
Yeah, if you reach down to grab it, you'll just hear him growling at you.
All right. Go on.
All right.
Kicks a coin purse.
And he goes, here's Fierce. Oh, there's a for the heart. Yeah, you can get the heart.
I'm taking his tongue. Doesn't 11 get the tongue?
Oh, sorry, the tongue. Yeah, the tongue. I don't want to have heart. Oh, yeah, because he's bloody lost in limbo, grabbing demon hearts, constantly salvaging hearts.
Rips his tongue out.
Yeah, you got the tongue. You got elf tongue.
And yep,
tongue
awesome.
of elf.
Tongue of elf, great.
You find out that all of those. You read that meme that that conversation. I think it was a Reddit conversation, where it turns out that like Eye of Newt, and Tongue of Dog and shit like that was all like actual plants. It's all
interesting.
Botany. Where the hell is it now?
Well, regardless of all that, she has taken this man's tongue and made good on her promise. And Kozak, you'll notice there's a lot more bugs here beginning to consume these corpses, specifically from the 3 that she was able to slice at. The wounds festering very, very rapidly.
Well, Kozaks, would you like to take a...
She twitches. Her nose bleeds a little bit.
A short rest to recover hit points?
Sure.
Good.
So you have the tongue. Steve's gonna be. Oh yeah. Ears fierce. What's this? A recipe for potion of Elvish speaking, which is the primary ingredient of elf tongues. Oh yeah, right. Ears fierce. As the chest sort of like coughs up, there's like a parchment that falls out of the damn thing, and then coughs up. Oh, you managed to get yourself on full HP now, have you, Skitter?
Yep. With the surface.
We are taking a short rest, man. Just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Kosik will take no whatchamacallit. He will take no prize from this fight, as he has already done so before.
Yeah.
But I'll roll some.
But now these are permanent trophies. They can't win them back from him.
Ooh. Oh yes. 13. I'll roll another one. I'll roll my
cleric one.
I would like to ask,
my cleric one.
I would like to ask regarding these regarding this piece of paper. Is it just
That's
like
fine.
a recipe for something? You said?
Yeah, as you open up, it's a recipe for a potion of Elvish speaking.
Oh.
It's
good.
Primary ingredient, the consumable ingredient in it is an elven tongue.
Oh, well, seeing that, she's just gonna rip out the tongues of the other elves. Jesus, are you kidding me?
Do a poor job of that.
Whatever. She got the 1.
Still a 6. You get a bit somewhat attacked. They're a bit sort of butchered, but then it'll be all right for potion making. You haven't got to keep it intact, have you?
Next up on the docket, she cocks a short sword after standing up from a short rest. Just
all right, Kozaks.
Kozak, not no S. You keep saying it like there's an S there.
All right, Kozaks.
I don't call you Skitters, do I?
You sometimes do.
No. I wouldn't make mistakes like that. So banal. So simple.
That's what you think, but you've done it on occasion. I can list no more than 3 times you've done it.
That I've called you Skitters. There's your second time I've called you.
No, that's the 5th.
No. Kozak just leans over you. No.
Fucking stupid argument.
So yeah. Moving on.
So let's go get this thing.
So
yes, let us continue on to dancing sword. Singing sword.
She's gonna she makes a small gesture with her hand, and the swarm that has, I want to say, 3 half-eaten corpses just slithers away like a congealed mass and under the robes.
I'm getting a new one.
I was gonna say, what the hell?
They are much, much better now, my precious children. Kozak, did you see them?
I saw very little.
That's because they were protecting you.
So Steve's looking pretty pleased with himself now. He's like, hold on. Are we going? Have you got the tongues now? Can we go?
Yes, we're
I
going,
think
I suppose.
Skitter is done.
Okie dokie. All I can say is that Freya must have a really good mouse for being able to do these, because have you tried drawing with a mouse? It just doesn't...
Yes.
It just waves. You think it's because you're not able to move your hand steady. It's not. I've literally watched my hand move perfectly to the side, and then it just seemed to do that. It just... I'm mind you, I only ever buy cheap mice. I get these vertical ones because they're a lot more comfortable on the wrist. Oh, right, okay.
2K's been raised.
Another 2K.
Let's continue.
Jesus. Matt, out of curiosity, how many points do you have left?
Enough to probably get us up a level himself. Jesus.
Can you not donate more?
You can only donate once per stream.
Oh, and he's donated twice on that one.
Quick, Taffy, end the stream, then restart it in 5 seconds.
Oh no, the stream crashed. I guess we could donate again.
Okay, so it will slow down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind this getting a little bit mental. So yeah, you guys head off, and indeed, it's quite well hidden. Like exactly as Steve had described. You would never ever spot it had you not know where it was. So there's a sort of like a boggy bit of land, just as you know the river, just where you can see this sort of water sort of flowing off the mountain quite broadly into the river, and it's just boggy as shit. You just end up walking around it, and just as the sort of like the little, there's a few sort of like rocks and stuff where there's the grass and moss is not able to stick so much, and he sort of takes you through it. It's a bit sort of squelchy. But as you sort of step down, you notice that the land sort of dips down somewhat into some sort of like little cavern. And as you sort of squeeze through, then indeed it does like almost like a natural spiral stairway. And as you sort of walk into this, you can do this sort of trickling of water as it sort of build as the water is sort of building up as it's running off the mountain. It's dark, dingy, and wet. You two both have dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm a hobgoblin.
Cool. So does Steve. Because why wouldn't he?
Good.
So yeah, it's as you sort of step into this thing, it sort of broadens quite widely. This sort of like what looks like sort of collapsed rocks and loose rock and stuff. This sort of natural stairway steeping down and down, and then till eventually it starts to take a bit more of a shape. The edges is no longer sort of like a natural sort of rocks above, rocks below kind of cave. It's sort of been polished off nice and square. And indeed, there's sort of grooves like drainage grooves that are covered to collect the water and just flow off into the sort of sides as you face this sort of doorway. Right, there it is. One thing I didn't think of. Well, although this door just opens up from the inside, yes, indeed, it's a bit of a puzzle in order to get in. So you see, the doorway's got, there's just one sort of symbol, like a plate, right in the center of the door. This is a symbol of an anvil. With an anvil with what looks like an hourglass above it.
Anvil with an hourglass on top of it. Is this some sort of religious symbol?
Give me a history check.
You got it?
May I roll that as well?
14.
So you're looking at it.
Right. Oh boy, history. Nope.
No idea.
That's my good skill.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I have proficiency in that.
Nothing that you aware of. However, you do discern that this is indeed this is made by dwarves. Tell by the chiselwork and the sort of style of the characters. As far as they have very strange means of security. I mean, when they want to secure something, they can secure it. You're not getting in there, not unless you're some sort of master thief. But they do like their puzzles. These are the hill dwarves.
Mm.
They fuck us for it.
Yes. I've yet to do battle with them. Hill dwarves, eh?
So this is not so much a key, but it's more of a puzzle. You do know it's a puzzle.
Okay. Can I? So the chisel work on the door, the anvil and the scale? Sorry.
Hourglass.
Hourglass. Sorry, an hourglass
so that's
and a scale.
Yeah, it's sort of incorporated this into the same kind of symbol. You have your anvil.
Oh, so they're like, yeah.
I have
on top of it.
Oh, that works perfectly. And there's an hourglass. It's like this.
On top of it. Okay.
And there's like a sort of plate.
So does
give
that
me
mean that...
I tell you what, I'll let you guys have a crack at this one. I am obviously making this shit up as I go along.
Is this trying to say that it's hammer time?
God, I hope not.
Hammer time. I get where you're going with that. That's cool.
So you must stop.
So, well, actually, give me an investigation check there, Skid, with advantage.
Right. Hammer time.
Hell yeah, let's get 20.
As you look a little bit closer to it, as you said it, hammer time. See, joke. You look at it, and this is like the rest of the door is made of stone, but this you're able to determine is made of what do they call it? Adamantine. Is it adamantine they have in here? Because they can't say adamantine because that'll be pilfering off.
Adamantine.
Yeah, adamantine is the it's adamantine, which is sort of this sort of greyish sort of colour, textured to look the same as the rest of the damn thing. But as you look a little bit closer to it, when it's sort of textured, you can see something that's sort of embedded into the grain, which does look like steel. It looks like this has actually been hit by some sort of tool a couple of times. Maybe a hammer, maybe a mace, maybe just clanged with a shield, but some sort of steel. It's been struck by steel.
All right.
A few times.
She's going to look at this, and she's gonna kind of like run her clawed hands over, just slide it over and go.
Oh, I was right. It is hammer time. Kozak, take your big sword thing and slap the pommel against this right here.
She paps the metal plate, the adamantine plate, just pap pap.
I will not chip my sword, but I will chip an axe. So he gets out a hand axe.
Or use the back of the axe.
I was about to say the back of that axe and just like.
Okay. So give it a good ting. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh,
26.
Big boy attack. Ooh. So you just tink, and funny enough, it sounds just like Skidder. You noticed this, obviously, spending so much time with the blacksmith. It sounds just like a hammer blow on an anvil. And you notice that there's a sort of like a very low pitched warble sound. You can just hear it off just on the edge of your awareness. As the cymbals just glow ever so faintly.
I think I keep hitting, don't I? And sorry, no, I didn't hear anything. Oh man.
Yeah, and so as you sort of sit around thinking, maybe I should hit it again, you notice that the pitch is slowly rising as it's becoming louder, and the cymbals start glowing brighter. And you can see amongst it there are numbers appear on it. There's a difference between knowing language and knowing numbers. Since Kozak Hildewolf, give me a history check. You see symbols appearing. 1 second.
23.
Nice. So you have symbols appearing here and here. And what it is, it's a countdown. It's an old Hill Dwarf runes counting down as this whirling is getting louder and more higher pitched, as though something is building. It appears that you have about 20 seconds as this 20 seconds remaining.
Can I try to hit it again?
Okay, and you hit it again. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. 19.
Another decent hit again. As you hit it, suddenly it stops. And it stops glowing, and the sound dissipates.
Hit it again.
You fool! Stop!
I'm scared. Don't hit it again.
He hits it again.
Turn it on.
So he's hit it again, and again this sort of like ominous sort of whirling sound, sort of building up and up and up, and then as it starts to glow a bit more, you start to see the symbols again with around about 20 seconds on the clock as it's counting down. 19. 18.
I think I understand.
16. It's counting down. You guys doing anything?
Actually, I have a question for you, Taffy.
Yeah.
Would Skidder know about how often you are to strike a piece of metal to forge it properly?
Do you have Smith's tools? If not, give me a general intelligence roll.
I don't have Smith's tools. I have wood carving.
No, it doesn't count. Give me a
critical.
Another one.
You spend a lot of time in this blacksmith's. It depends on how much material you're looking to displace. But yeah, it depends on how much you heat the material up and how much of the material you're looking to displace. But realistically, it's not too bad, depending on, it's got a lot of factors into it. But you'd guess maybe a couple of hundred for something like a sword or a dagger. If you got a good forge, you can bring that down an awful lot.
Okay. Yes, but how many times do you strike your not how many times, but how often do you strike? Like how like what's the time?
Oh, the pacing.
Yeah, the pacing.
It generally is going to differ between sort of blacksmith, but again, it's more or less the same. It's just that sort of rhythmic, because a lot of what they do is that, as it's been explained, is they more or less bounce the hammer, which is what allows them to keep going. You can't just chunk it in like a lot of people try to do with brute force. It's more technique. It's like a flick of the wrist that keeps it going, kind of like our drummer does a drum roll. So it's more down to like a lot of the hammer. If you've got a longer hammer handle, it's going to be much slower. If you've got a shorter one, it's going to be much quicker.
Okay, then.
And it also depends on the technique of the blacksmith.
All right.
But
there's not much technique for Kozak. He just hits it really hard.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, you've got about, as you sort of think of this through, you've got about 10 seconds left.
Okay. She's just going to kind of like hold up a hand and just say,
Wait. Just wait for it. I think I know the timing.
She's going to wait till like the last second to kind of like throw her hand forward and just like say, basically say, hit it.
Are you going to hit it on the dot, or are you going to hit it after the dot?
On the dot. She's going to try and get Kozak to hit it on the dot.
Oh, okay. So you're going to try and time this down. Give me a D100.
Oh, jeez. D100.
Actually, no. We can actually do this with an ability check. So...
Dexterity,
Kozak, are you going to follow through with this and try to hit it when it hits exactly 0?
Sure, I don't think this is how it works, but I just want to prove her wrong.
Okay.
All right. I would like to give him advantage if possible.
To be honest with you, this
is
it could be, because the thing is, it could be before, it could be after, it could be on the dot. Let's just say, let's go a D. Yeah, just go D20, and a 10 is on the dot. Actual fact, that dice too big. That dice too big. D6. Yeah, D6. And a 3 and a 4 is on the dot. So then you got 1/3 either side. So.
Alright.
6. So you managed to hit it after.
You went too soon.
So you did do it noticeably after, as as this timer sort of clicks to 0, you hear like some sort of piston shift. And just before you hit the damn thing, striking it, if it did anything, it is not obvious. But as the first piston clicks, a second piston clicks, another one clicks, another one clicks. The plate slots it sort of shifts into it and then slides into the right-hand door as they part. You literally just had to wait for the counter to go down. It was, I was just fucking with you. You tell me, I just should have built this ominous to get you guys to sort of freak out about like, oh right, stop it. I saw that on a YouTube video once for like a puzzle to sort of throw at your party to make them stop overthinking it.
I was standing there thinking like Taffy's using this as like, okay, fucking whatever. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, you've seen it as well.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't. I have no idea. She's just like,
oh well, that's fine. We did it! Yay!
Let us continue. Put the hand axe back in its sheath.
Okie dokie. So you step into a sort of hallway, and Steve is going. It's just down here. So he leads you in down a corridor, and it sort of splits 2 ways. And you go, it's this way. He points to the way on the left. Now, I want to prefix this that there's 2 different ways that appear to lead to the same chamber. One of them is just a straight corridor, and the other one has got, which clearly you can see is what looks like tripwires, and what looks like this sort of cylindrical sort of openings, like holes about the width of maybe Kozak's fist, so the diameter of Kozak's fist, all running along it with these sort of like tripwires running all along down the corridor. And he's ushering you down that way, and then the other way is looking completely sort of clear. It's a strange sort of corridor.
Steve, that way is looking pretty booby-trapped.
No. That's perfectly safe.
You sure?
I think he would know. He's been in the dungeon this whole time.
You would, but they're right there. By the way, I turn on a torch just to be able to see more clearly.
Yeah. You can see that there's like very obvious sort of tripwires. Whoever set up these traps didn't think that, one should try to bloody hide them. Very obvious sort of tripwires and, like I said, openings.
I think I have it. I would like to take my my short bow and shoot an arrow at the tripwires. One of the tripwires.
You want to try and catch a fucking a wire? And try and hit a wire? Sure. Give me a attack roll with a bow.
It's fucking rough.
No.
Aw, 22
Let's
misses.
say, can I just take the torch and just smack one of the one of the tripwires?
Yeah, sure. You could sort of lean out with the torch and sort of shove it.
Yeah.
As you sort of push it, it sort of stretches a bit, and then a bit more, and then there's a click, and what sort of falls out then of the cylinder above you, it sort of hits, and it sort of falls. It's like a very fine, what looks like very fine sort of. It's sort of in a very fine paper as it sort of falls. It sort of like splits up onto the ground, and there's like almost like a sort of glowing sort of mist that appears from it, and yeah, and that sort of then dissipates. Steve goes, "Don't waste them."
Waste them? Well, we can't come through.
I think we can. We just need to avoid the tripwires.
Skinner's
Very
going
big.
to trust Steve.
Yeah.
She's going to follow him, his exact path.
Okay, so he's gonna step over the wires. Don't waste them. And he sort of steps over. It's amazing for like so many legs. How have you ever seen those clips of cats when they walk through a shit of stacked fucking whatever, like stepped perfectly? Mm-hmm. You see him step perfectly through all these sort of like mesh of tripwires, and it's quite a lot of noise with these sort of, uncountable legs very quickly sort of as he makes his way into the next chamber.
All right then. Well, Skinner's gonna follow the path. Just step over tripwires.
Yep.
Going very slowly. No rolls needed, or do I just walk over them?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me an acrobatics check.
Darn it! Do I have advantage for my slow movement?
No. It'd be disadvantage if you were rushed. 22.
22.
Yeah, you managed to get through there okay, without tripping any of the wires. Good. And you get into the sort of chamber, and
Is Kozak's following?
Kozak is...
Well, -2. Very big.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's see one from Kozak.
I'll be sure to get you some money.
Acrobatics from Kozak.
No. 5.
So yeah, you get about halfway sort of through this. You think, I'm gonna do it, and you trip one of the wires, and then one of these paper bags just fall and smack you straight on the head.
Yeah.
Very little happens. You do notice that a few of the sort of like maybe the sort of aches. Actually, in fact, I'm going to go to say this, right? You've sort of twist your ankle in this sort of thing. It's like, you sort of feel like sort of sprained ankle as this thing sort of hits you. You feel that strain goes away very quickly.
Huh.
And he turns to you and he goes, "Don't waste them."
What is this?
It's healing powders.
Why have they booby-trapped this place with healing powder?
I think they intended it to. That was very obvious.
The other one's...
It's reverse psychology.
It's to make you go the other way.
Then why are we walking this way?
Because you don't want to go the other way.
The other pathway probably has the real traps in it that are lethal.
Oh yeah, the other way will absolutely kill you.
I keep trying.
I have a...
You managed to get through there, okay. So as you sort of...
I guide myself again. Just Globia, give me strength. Give me dexterity.
Steve then he cocks his leg up onto the wall. He looks like he's about to sort of like, do a dog style mark in his territory, but he keeps sort of climbing up the wall and he's, clunk, and he hits another one of those sort of like switches. So he does that. All these torches light up. There's several things that you see. There's lots of treasures and trinkets and what have you, and a shit ton of gold right at the back. In the middle of this room, there is a chest, and Steve just looks. You can see him looking around. Gold, heaps and piles of gold. Wait, and he looks at the he looks at the chest. Hey, this is my spot. You get out of my spot, you bastard! And you could sort of see this trunk sort of creak woods as he looks at Steve. This is my spot. Get out of here! And he runs up and he goes to give it a boot, and you guys immediately straight into combat. The fucking mimic.
Oh, no, it's Steve's fucking replacement.
How tough a mimic?
All right, so we're doing this.
What?
All right, cool.
Oh, I was going to say...
Finding out that they aren't that tough at all.
Yeah, probably not going to be that tough at all. No, they're not that tough at all. Good. Okay, cool.
Well, I believe I'm going first.
Most probably. Oh, look at him. Wait, that's not Steve.
No, that's not Steve at all.
Yes, where's Steve's green top hat and his Lucky Charms?
You may have to make a token for him.
Most likely.
Well, he's just, he can't help himself anymore, and he's just going at that gold.
Okay.
But not just the gold as well. He's munching up, he's clearing up everything. And
Will you leave some for us?
Right.
He's gonna be full for the next decade.
All right. Well, we need to kill this mimic, so we can.
This mimic is just coming straight for you. You just hear that as it comes. It just goes straight for you. And yes, but first the react is going to be the skitters. So just before it closes your gap, you get to move.
How daft are you, you wanker?
She is going to.
So that one's now been completed. That is, what is it? An obviously trapped corridor with dozens of pressure plates and tripwires. If the party triggered any of them, health pods are released from the slots of the wall. Yep, slightly modified.
She is going to summon forth her swarm of insects as she casts Fog Cloud again, encompassing the area between her, the monster, and Kozak.
There's quite a lot of gold in this room, but you can't see any of it right now. It's all you can hear is like a rustling of metallic and crystalline wooden objects, and lots of the sort of the creaking of metal between whatever Steve has for teeth.
Okay. And that is her action. She is going to position herself to the left of the pathway between the mimic and Kozak, so it will have to run past her to get to him.
Yep. Okay. So you're going to step up to coast the attack of opportunity. Absolutely. And indeed, it is going to do so. Can I get an attack of opportunity?
All right. I'm going to make a trip attack. I believe as part of an attack action, you can actually choose to trip someone. I'm not sure what the rules on that are.
Oh, right. That's only part of the attack action.
Only part of the attack action? Okay, well, only as part of the attack action. You can't replace.
Yeah, but
You
you're not
can't-
going to do.
you can't-
Yeah, you're also going to forego damage. Like if you wanted to trip something, I think you're far better off just dipping into Battlemaster or getting.
Okay then. Well,
what is it? What is
Bad
it?
stuff.
Superior
bad.
technique.
yeah,
then.
it's fine. Well, 13 probably misses a mimic.
Actually, it does not.
Okay.
They are a
Gathered
bit shit.
swarm. No favorite enemy bonus on this thing. That is 13 points of damage.
Oof. Yep. Does it have any resistances? Nope. It's also immune to being prone as well. That should be of interest to you. So you would have completely wasted your fucking attack.
It's a chest, of course.
Fair enough. I believe I need to make another saving throw or some shit like that. Right?
What?
Why?
I hit it with a melee weapon. Mimics have a very particular thing that they
Adhesive. Mimics adheres to anything that touches it. A huge or smaller creature, the mimic also grappled by it. Escape DC 13. Ability checks made to escape this grapple.
get. Weapon attacks also suffer that as well, I believe.
Adheres to
Then let go of your weapon.
Yeah. So yeah, you sort of stick your sword into this thing, and it just sort of does sort of stick entirely into this thing. So you can either hold on to it and go with it, or you could just let go. What are you doing?
Skinner does not know this. She's going to strike it, and it's going to keep going. She's like, it's drug along with it.
Oh.
So yeah, she's going along with it. Just ah!
Okay, let's get pulled along.
Because they're just standing there with a torch. Well.
Okay, next up we have. All right, we're not doing this. It's going to be in a semi sort of. It's going to be in its sort of like not in its object form per se. It's you got the tongue, you got the teeth. It's sprouted 2 long legs. Think Dark Souls mimic, and it's going to lean down to try and give a bite out of Kozak there. With a 7 to hit, which is going to miss horribly. You just gonna.
Swipe the torch in his face. Fuck off.
Kozak, you're up.
Eat this. I will first give the bonus action help action to Skitter. Because of the fake gift. Which is, not fake gift. This is just battle superiority.
You don't need to give me that.
Oh, yes, I do. Because until the start of your next turn, you have advantage on your first strike. But you also, if you hit the creature, if you hit a creature, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes within the next minute.
Fair enough. All right then.
So I will do that, and then I will strike it with. I'll just pull the long sword out of my sheath and strike it.
Okie dokie.
25. Jesus.
That's gonna hit.
Or 11
damage.
And sword stuck. Oh.
God damn it.
Fuck! Get the hand axe out. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
You still have action surge, don't you?
No, end of my turn.
Okay. Well...
Because I can't pull out another weapon.
Well, you can actually surge pull the weapon from it.
She is going to... She's gonna strike with... She's gonna strike with her other short sword.
Okay.
A 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For a grand total of 10 damage.
Yeah.
As that sword gets stuck, and she's like, yeah. And out of weapons, she's going. Well, out of swords at the very least, she's going to roll backwards 5 feet.
Yep.
Like just like Dark Souls, roll 5 feet backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
No attacks or opportunity from it, as it can't see her, and she's going to actually run out of the fog cloud and go looking for another weapon.
Oh, so it's just me and the mimic now. Okay.
Yep.
This is gonna be Kozak just pulling out a weapon, hitting it, pulling out a sword, hitting it, pulling out another weapon.
You hear the pitter pattering of feet, just like.
Yeah, as you sort of tap off and all that. Yeah, Steve is just on the last bit of it. He starts groaning at you as you go near. My trouble.
Are there any weapons that I could just just grab and pull out.
Anytime you go near any of this treasure, because it's all the trinkets and stuff are buried amongst the gold. Every time you go near it, Steve starts growling, and he looks up at it. Oh right, yes, weapon. Here's for yours. And he kicks out a sword that's way too fucking large for you to wield.
God damn it!
No, I need short swords or rapiers.
Whoa.
What do you say?
Why don't you use your bow?
Why don't you use your what?
Bow.
Oh, bow.
Oh yeah, I do have one of those.
That's turn.
And he just
You really thought about that now?
He's just munching away at the gold. Carries on. All right. Next up, the Mimic is gonna give another attempt to bite at the Ozman for a 15 to hit, which is, again is gonna miss.
Damn, that disadvantaged it, Jack.
Okay. Next up, Kozak.
I pull out a hand axe this time and I hit it.
Okay.
The other
two's definitely gonna hit.
Bonk.
6 times.
Fuck, that stuck too.
That stuck too.
Can I use a bonus action to hit it with a torch I'm standing with?
Yeah, sure.
Club damage, 1d4
Hit that shit.
fire.
Okay.
Yeah, just unarmed strike. 9. No.
9. No, that's not gonna hit.
Just wave the. Yeah. Okay. So that's that's just an offhand
All right.
attack.
Okay, we have Skitter there.
So she's gonna skitter back into the fog cloud, and moving in it, she's going to extend her senses through a sort of like little pulse, like she's Morbin.
No.
Pulls out her short bow, steps within 10 feet of the mimic, and is gonna make an attack.
Yep.
With advantage, 16.
Yeah, 16 is gonna hit.
12 damage.
Nice little 12 on that. This
This
thing is
time-
looking fucking beaten up.
This time my bow doesn't get stuck. It's just the arrow. Ha ha!
This is so stupid. I'm just pulling out weapons and I keep hitting it. Just object direction, pull out weapon, hit. Next turn, do it again.
Let's see this. Let's see how smart this thing is. Is it gonna have a sense of self-preservation? 16. Should be pretty smart. It's gonna realize, well, I'm fucked. You hear a clang of all the weapons dropping, and this thing just fucking yeet diddly deets out of there.
What direction does it go?
Away.
Like I guess behind me, right?
It runs. You hear a few sort of like those packets sort of fall from the ceiling on its way out.
Okay.
It pauses. Skidder, you'd see it pause for a second and look at itself being sort of healed up. It sort of looks to cocks its head a little bit and then just sort of like shakes its chest and then turns around and carries on fucking off. And he goes, nah.
Fuck it.
No.
Oh,
So it didn't escape with
no.
all of my weapons. That's a good thing.
No, Taffy, you don't understand. I'm chasing this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Why?
chase and kill this thing.
You're gonna try and track down the. Okay. You very well could. You do realize that you're going to be looking for a straw of hay in a haystack. It's a mimic.
You know what? It's fair enough.
Was
It's
this tree
fair
stand
enough.
here when we entered? I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, because it's a mimic. Oh my god! Literally just turn to the corner. It could be the wall. It could be
anything.
the stone you walk on. Like what the fuck?
That's oh well. The swarm retreats back under the robes.
Yeah.
She retrieves her short swords.
Yeah, it's all right. You got no reason to hate it. So I didn't think I don't want to necessarily. I mean, just let him go. Because you got no reason to.
Fine.
I was like, don't care. He just runs away. It's like it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's
But I
fighting,
have
but if you don't want
murder
to
on the
die,
mind.
fuck it.
You won, like you beat it.
It's okay. I'm Josh at this point.
So,
So,
Steve, you done over there?
Steve is very, very done. So he goes, oh, yes, years for years. And he coughs up, ting, 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 ting. There's a small little ring you'd be able to see there, Skitter. It's got it's silver, and it's got like a green jade signet with a like a bow engraved into it.
Well, that's an interesting thing.
Before Skitter moves over towards the ring, Kozak picks her up and just takes the great sword that. The large sword.
Oh no,
The
great sword's actually still on the ground. She didn't pick it up.
Yeah,
go over and pick it up. Fuck it.
It's a claymore.
Ooh.
It's a bit bigger than the one you've got. It's nice. Actually, what is
Better.
that one sword? There is one sword. Oh, what is it?
A Zweihander.
No.
Zweihander?
There's a sword. It's lighter than a Zweihander. It's but it's larger.
Is Lorge.
Sword.
If I search great swords, Elden Ring just comes up, so that won't work.
just get the Dragon Slayer.
Classification of swords. What is it?
Become Gat.
Oh, fuck. I have to go through so many. Yeah,
there's another one. I can't remember what it's called. It was used. I saw the video on it. I thought that's a cool sword. And it looks really good as well. So, but I'll describe this sword to you, and I'll figure out what the name is later. We'll name this sword later, or maybe we'll name it a bit later. But this, it's got a very slender, very long blade on it. As you sort of pick it up and sort of feel it, it's very well balanced. You could swing this quite quickly.
Is this a? No, that's not. No, wait.
It was used. It was basically a sword that was more or less built to defend against multiple foes.
Is this a +1 weapon?
I don't know what it is yet. You would have to attune.
Is it a defender? Ooh. I
don't know what it is yet, but it is a magical weapon there for Kozak.
Okay. Skinner will pick up this ring.
I'll tell you what, I'll happily take in-game suggestions for names if you want to chuck names in for it, and maybe some suggestions.
Right.
Open for suggestions on this one.
You want to leave chat up to deciding what my weapon's called?
Well, I'm not going to take it exactly as it is, but I'll may take some ideas for it.
You know what?
First come, first serve on this one. It's the idea that I like best. All the rest will be rejected, and you get your 50 points back, of course.
There you go. There's my suggestion. It's very Kozak.
Bitch breaker.
Yep.
Elf breaker.
Basically, what Bitch Breaker's what its special ability is, it is a +1 weapon, and it lets you sunder other weapons more effectively.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember any of this. Don't worry about it. Elfbane. That's kind of cool. But okay, yeah, I may pilfer some ideas for that. Those I don't take, I'll just refund.
Right.
Cool.
This ring, she plucks it. Require attunement or just wear?
You don't know. You gotta bear it. So the sword was picked up and wielded. You think, need attunement on this. The ring, you're not gonna know until you don it.
She puts it on.
It is indeed a cursed ring, but it's not a bad cursed ring. You are immediately attuned to this thing. Every time you think about the ring, you will take 1 psychic damage. However,
a whole attunement slot.
However, it does something else though while that happens. Somebody's alarm's going off.
I'm sorry.
Time to wake, wakey, time for school.
Yeah. When you think of oh god, I need to fuck it on with balancing on this one.
Sorry about that.
Ooh, I got something that's kind of nice. I'll make a modification on this one. It's not going to be... Yeah, it's going to take... You're going to take psychic damage. However, as you draw your bow and think about this ring, you're going to take 1 psychic damage. If you do it whilst drawing your bow, you take 1 psychic damage. A psychic arrow appears in the quiver. in the string. Which will just do straight psychic damage.
Okay. So thinking
+1 ammunition,
about,
is it worth doing +1 ammunition with this?
+1 ammunition's probably good. It's fine.
I know, but you gotta get fucked for this one though.
Take 1 damage.
1 damage for a +1 in the psychic. Yeah, +1 to hit. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll do that. So each time you draw one of these arrows, you take 1 damage, and then it's +1 to hit and damage, and it does psychic damage, thus bypassing resistances.
Okay. 1. And it is relative to the bow what the damage is on this weapon, right?
Yeah, I've rejected the. I did reject being brutal with this because I was thinking about how the hell am I going to rule this, and yeah, I just couldn't do it. So we've accepted that with the curse ring is going in with 1 damage on that one. By the way, could somebody explain to me what does tablet 22 this, tablet 22 this, tablet 22 this mean?
No idea.
No, I have to. Hang on. It's so weird. Yeah, it's something that Victor's suggested, which is one of his suggestions. I have no idea. I'm sure that's this shit. Look at that. Why? What is that? I'll message him now. The fuck does this mean?
I need to start tracking attunement.
There you go. There you go. Starts off, we'll get an answer back at that at some point. Maybe it'll get played, maybe it'll get rejected. Who knows? But yes. No, right, yes. Also. This is for that the Dorth bloke. And kicks out what looks like a it's sort of like metallic and cylindrical. It's made up of like a multitude of different different sort of symbols and different symbols and stuff, but it's made up of different materials. It looks like some sort of device, mechanism unknown.
Also, would you happen to have swallowed a sword hilt or something like that leads like a red blight sword or something like that?
It literally just coughed it up.
Okay, never mind then.
She said this is for that Dorth fella.
Oh, Dorth fella. I thought you said dwarf fella for some reason.
Yeah, Dorth Vader. Lord Dorth Vader. Lord of Accounting. Lord of Infernal Accounting. And yeah, at 12 o'clock, I think then this is where we'll bounce the session. Especially that Aussie's just had a dart for the toilet. So yes, as usual, chat, stick around in there and get you 250 we could use for suggestions and what have you. Just get on top of that. We're going to look for what is... let's see, what have we got in here? Looking for something that is D&D related, but it's not entirely going to be... keep it on there. Keep the figures up. So it's nice to have a good shout out. 250 to spend towards various different sort of shenanigans on this game. Come on! God damn it. Who shall we raid? So I want to try and catch some people that are not in game, as is tradition. Game. Who's not? Monster Mash. Oh, the dwarf down under. We could give him a shout out again. Group of idiots try to kill everything. I think the dwarf down under is the only one that's not. Yeah, we'll go for the dwarf down under again. He was cool, him. I liked him. Yeah, in-game, oh, that's us. In-game. Yeah, in-game. Okay. Unrecognized command. Aid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why can't I... Oh my god. Oh no, we got the infinite mirror. Who's pinging the shit out of me and why? What the fuck? I have no clue what that is. Could be... Old command? What? You put it... Don't... Fucking Victor has no idea what that means. Alright, let's reject that then. I can't oblige a request if I don't know what the hell it means. Oh. Okay. Let's go. We're raid now. We'll just wait for the time all of this stuff. Cool. Raid. See ya.
Warlock of the Fiend with Sonic. Tabletop Arcade! How are you doing? Victor, can I have a shout out for that amazing individual? Table Arcade, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you for showing your community. Welcome, Tabletop Arcade's Raiders. I am the Dwarf Down Under, your resident bad at video game playing Dwarven DM. We're making more monsters. So, you know, good shit. Thank you for the follow as well, Arcade. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Forge. Quick run through of the monsters that we have made today. Let me go to my critters list. We were about to make something. I don't remember what the fuck we were about to make, so somebody please feel free to remind me. Yes, shameless plug for the Discord, where if you guys would like to suggest a monster, you can put it in the creepy monster section.
Cool.
Also, I'm going to shamelessly plug the D&D campaign, which session 5 is next Thursday, which will be at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.